The name is MOG. Woye, the title of this one. On a fine Tuesday morning here in the national capital in Accra. My name is Richard Delaska and this is the Citi Breakfast Show. We have come again as we prepare to close the year 2025 and ushering a new year in the next 48 hours or so. And I hope that you are putting yourself together regardless of how the last 1 year must have gone for you. There is a proverb in Ebe which says Asimedi nagbejrogbo Ashigbe Ashidina, which is to say the market is not full every day. It fills up only on market days. So as the year ends, this proverb reminds us all of a hard business truth. Opportunity does not reward noise. It rewards timing and preparation. Not every day is a market day, people. Not every season brings buyers. And not every effort yields returns immediately. Smart businesses know when to wait, when to prepare, and when to show up fully. They invest quietly, plan deliberately, and strike decisively when the moment comes. So as you close the year 2025, the year of our Lord 2025, don't be discouraged if the market didn't favor you every day. You should ask instead, did I prepare for my market day? Because when your day comes, sometime next year, I hope, the market will not ask how long you have waited, only whether you are ready and prepared. So remember that in business, patience builds capacity and timing unlocks profit. With those words, we open the show for this morning. Your comments are welcome. 053-9986-996. I am here with Godfred Akoto Boafo and Francisca Kakra Forsen. In a short while, we'll be taking you into what exactly is happening around the world by way of news. The newspapers are on break, and so we'll be using what's happening online. A devastating news we received yesterday from Nigeria. 2 people dying as a result of a car crash just outside of Lagos. A former heavyweight champion involved surviving with minor injuries. We'll be updating you on what exactly the situation is there. And what it also means is that you've got to be responsible on the roads. Now that includes the people who are driving, people who are crossing, people who are pulling one truck or the other, people who are riding their motorbikes, and people who are using their bicycles, and drivers who park anyhow on the shoulders of the road. Please remember, you have got to be responsible so that you live, so that we also can live. In times like these, people are doing all kinds of things, and we pray you survive the year so together we can build Ghana, Africa, and the world in 2026. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. We will be back with what's happening in the world of news.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Sika boom, Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio, Sika boom, just to post it and begin. Sika cedis you keep for a month. You get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 cedis. What if you win? 5,000 cedis monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hi, I am Hannah Efriye, the Health and Safety Manager for Total Energies Ghana. At Total Energies, your safety is our priority. This festive season, we encourage all drivers to make responsible choices on the road. Avoid overspeeding, rest when you feel tired, never drink and drive. Check your tires, oil levels, and lights before every long journey. And remember, seat belts save lives. Passengers, please speak up when the driver is being reckless. Let's protect ourselves, our families, and every other road user. Let's choose responsibility. Let's choose life. See you in 2026.
The City Breakfast Show.
Machonyegbe aji machonyeji akafu machonyenuse awado nambawu esiai machonyegbe aji machonyeji akafu machonyenuse awado nambawu esiai.
And this is still the City Breakfast Show. And this Christmas and during this season, Stanbic is sharing the joy of love through unforgettable experiences. As a client, you can enjoy exclusive discounted tickets to some of the biggest Christmas events only on the Stanbic Bank app. And we're talking about the Festival of Plays by Ebo White. We started on the 24th day of December 2025 and will terminate on the 4th of January 2026. And many other things are happening. All your festive favorites can come to you at special Stanbic prices. Just log on to the Stanbic app, tap buy, choose tickets, pick your event, and grab your discounted ticket in minutes. No queues, no stress, no trouble, just love. This Christmas, share the joy of love with the Stanbic app and have a jolly Merry Christmas and a New Year. And December deals are sweet at Total Energies. From the 10th of December 2025 to the 31st day of the year, walk into any Total Energy station and enjoy 5% off all lubricants. Yes, I'm talking about 5% off all lubricants. Keep your engine running smooth throughout the year 2026. No more I'm tired noises. Only Yankonkwa protect your ride and keep your pocket happy. This particular promo is running from the 10th day of December 2025 to the 31st day of the month nationwide while stocks last. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Visit Total Energies today. Total Energies, committed to better energy. It's time to go into what's happening around the world and in Ghana. We have a new a new way of doing it because we don't have the newspaper. So let's go into what's happening. Akoto and Kakra here. Kakra, good morning.
Good morning, Sky.
You have been
How are you?
MIA. Everything okay?
Everything is fine.
I've not seen you in a while.
Are you sure? I saw you last week.
That was last week.
So you can't call
It's
that a
been
while.
2 days into the
Hey, Sky. Some people are giving me side eye.
we call it bombastic side. Akoto, how's it going?
Things are good.
Things are good.
Things are excellent. Apart from the madam on my left.
Kakra is always litigating something.
She came with a grudge knowing she's in the wrong.
That's
She
He's
ignored
defending
that-
the
she-
grudge,
she-
knowing that he's also in the wrong.
She ignored us this whole holiday.
Can you imagine?
How can a gentleman ignore a lady and then cry foul? How? I mean, how?
It's a new time in the world. The ladies must also pay attention.
It is very, very
You-
important.
But yet, like you said, very, very sad story
Yeah,
in Nigeria yesterday.
Yes.
However you look at it, and that's where perhaps I might start from.
That's
so let me
okay.
take you to. I will take you to I'll take you to Reuters,
The Reuters News.
Africa, and they have on their homepage Anthony Joshua injured in Nigeria car crash that killed 2 friends, and very, very sad story there. But also some big headlines, Sky, to tell you about. Axis International seeks $28 billion from Guinea over revoked bauxite permit. And this one, UK refuses to recognize breakaway Somaliland as independent. I saw a letter from Western Togoland congratulating Somaliland. But
They have not stopped that thing.
yeah, the UK refuses to recognize breakaway Somaliland as independence. And let me come to our own platforms here. Kaka, you want to go?
Yes, so the Citi Newsroom, the citinewsroom.com, the top stories online. Kaswa boy 6 drowns in water storage tank. Also, CD posts marginal gains as year-end nears. $1 is now 11 Ghana cedis. NIMOS raids Galamsey sites along Brim River, arrests 5 Chinese miners. And in Ashanti region, stay away from drugs. And that's according to Dr. Amwakohene, the regional minister, warning the youth. I would sure.
Let me do channel 1. TV, and that's channel 1 newsonline.com. $214 million loss linked to rushed gold board bill. This is coming from Fokuo. Also on the gold board, somebody's also saying the majority in parliament saying gold board loss claims propaganda. I think that's something that needs to be clarified. And Sami Jemfi, who is the boss of gold board, says he's going to clarify it. So you can find the details. Also on the homepage, Amasaman China Mall closed after structural collapse injures 2.
Okay, I'll take you to the Ghana News Agency. That's gna.org.gh. The major headline stories: 24-hour livestock market launched to drive economic growth. They have the gold board story from Isaac Adongo saying gold board common sense approach that saved Ghana's economy. Also, they're carrying another story: sporadic shooting rocks Ho Zongo, 10 injured, 15 arrested. And Ada PWD's boycott assembly disbursement over procurement concerns. This story has been trending for a while. Cyber crime syndicates busted in Dowenya, 48 arrested. And just a bit of illegal farming ravages, is it Chai River Forest Reserve? That's also captured on gna.org. Just a quick run through GhanaWeb.com and their front page or cover big stories, let me put it that way. Mundi Mufiasem, Otumfo's chief security blasts critics of John Kuma's former wife, I beg your pardon. Other stories: Custom Authority and the Queen Mother question in Asanteman. That headline is not really clear, but Sami Jemfi speaks on alleged $214 million BOG losses, and they're also covering the Anthony Joshua incident, car accident, Anthony Joshua's coach and close friend among accident fatalities.
Let me take you to the graphic now, and on their homepage, they're also dealing with the gold board issues. The Ministerial Advisory Board inaugurated to guide Ministry of Defense also makes its way to the homepage of the of Graphic Online.
Okay, and quickly, let me tell you about the HeraldGhana.com. They say Sami Jenfi challenges NPP over IMF $214 million G4R claim. Another story on their homepage says police shoot death 3 armed robbers, seize weapons in Ashanti South. And the Emirates mining firm seeks World Bank arbitration over Guinea bauxite license. You brought us that story. So let's go into the details.
Just quickly, headlines from myjoyonline.com. They're also covering the Kaswa incident where a 6-year-old boy drowned. NPC to prophets, 31st night doom prophecies, be cautious and measured. And Gan West Municipal Assembly shuts down China Mall after building collapse.
Beautiful.
Okay, then let me start with the Anthony Joshua story, and then we'll do some gold board. So I'm taking you back to Reuters. It says that British former world heavyweight boxing champion Anthony Joshua was involved in a car accident in Nigeria's Ogun State that killed 2 of his close friends, promoter Matchroom Boxing said on Monday. Joshua, 36, sustained minor injuries when the vehicle he was in collided with another car, Ogun State Police Command said. The cause of the accident was being investigated, they added. Nigeria's Federal Road Safety Corps said 5 men had been involved in the accident on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Joshua suffered minor injuries, 2 people lost their lives, and 2 walked away unhurt. Now, Matchroom Boxing, in a statement announced with profound sadness, has been confirmed that 2 close friends and team members, Shinagami and Latif Ayodele, have tragically passed away. There are reports that Joshua has been flown from Nigeria back to the UK for further medical treatment.
Okay, I'll stay with another devastating incident. And a 6-year-old boy, Godfred Abuaje, has died after drowning in a water storage tank in Walantu, a suburb of Kaswa. The Ghana National Fire Service, GNFS, confirmed that the child fell into a tank filled with water in a compound house. Despite swift rescue efforts, he was retrieved dead. According to the Central Regional Fire Service, a distress call was received on Monday, December 29 at 5:03 p.m., prompting immediate dispatch of a rescue team. The team arrived at the scene by 5:13 p.m. and rescue operations concluded at 5:28 p.m. The child's body was handed over to the police for preservation and further investigation. Meanwhile, preliminary investigations indicate that Godfred had been playing with a ball which fell into the uncovered tank. In attempting to retrieve it, he entered the tank and tragically drowned.
Whoa.
Let me take you to channel1newsonline.com and Gold Board, where the minority, led by the MP for Fuasie Yerebi Kojo Ponkroma, have issues with the latest report of the Gold Board, and the minority in Parliament has called for an independent bipartisan parliamentary inquiry into a reported $214 million loss linked to the Bank of Ghana's Gold for Reserves program. The demand follows concerns raised by the IMF, which described the reported losses as a potential risk to Ghana's macroeconomic stability. The IMF linked the losses to transactions involving artisanal and small-scale mining gold and referenced alleged Gold Board off-taker fees. The Ghana Gold Board, however, has rejected the claims, insisting that it has not recorded any losses under its operations. In the statements issued earlier this month, Gold Board Chief Executive Officer Sami Jenfi said the board is on course to post a surplus of at least 600 million Ghana cedis in 2025. Now, the majority in Parliament have also responded to this. They are claiming it is propaganda. And the majority argues that the previous Akufo-Addo administration's Gold for Oil program resulted in losses exceeding 7 billion Ghana cedis without delivering sustained exchange rate stability or reducing inflation. Addressing a press conference on Monday, the chairman of Parliament's Economic and Development Committee, Eric Affle, said the minority's claims were misleading and politically motivated, insisting that figures being cited in relation to Gold Board relate to operational and transactional costs rather than confirmed losses. So what normally confuses me about these things is there's a report. Very clear language is used. Accounting is accounting.
Yes.
But somehow, when it comes to our politics,
there's a spin.
There's always a difference in interpretation on what 214 means. What the word loss means. Whether loss actually means loss. Whether win actually means win. Like it always gets to be anyway.
Okay, let me stay with citynewsroom.com.
Oh, okay. Should I just tell you about Sami Jenfi's angle before you come in?
Certainly.
Okay, so if you go to the HeraldGhana.com, there's a story there that says Sami Jenfi challenges NPP over IMF $214 million G4R claim. The story says Sabi Jemfi, the Chief Executive Officer of Gold Board, has announced that he will, effective Monday, the 5th day of January 2026, respond to and clarify issues surrounding the International Monetary Fund's reported $214 million loss under the Bank of Ghana's Gold for Reserves program. Now, the program is implemented in conjunction with the Precious Minerals Marketing Company, now Gold Board. Now, Mr. Jemfi stated that the announcement follows claims made by the Minority Caucus at the news conference yesterday, which he described as quote-unquote having several uninformed and unfounded claims. It goes on to talk about some other things, but we could get back to you, Kakra.
Let's talk about the Citi making some marginal gains, and I'm staying with citinewsroom.com. And the story reads, pressure on the Ghana Citi is easing as the year draws to a close, marking a notable turnaround after years of sustained volatility. The improved stability is offering relief to businesses that rely heavily on predictable exchange rates for planning, pricing, and cross-border transactions. Last week, the Citi started trading on the interbank market at 11.50 Ghana cedis to the US dollar, 15.36 Ghana cedis to the pound sterling, and 13.47 Ghana cedis to the euro. By midweek, it had strengthened slightly, with rates at 11 Ghana cedis, 11.36 Ghana cedis to the dollar, 15.31 Ghana cedis to the pound, and 13.37 Ghana cedis to the euro. The improvement eased concerns about currency volatility, which in the past has often followed seasonal spikes in foreign exchange demand.
And then a couple of other stories. Let me take you to Class FM Online. They have updates from NIMOS's operations, and a team of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat commenced the conduct of a series of raids on illegal mining sites at Achimoda in the Birim Central Municipality of the Eastern Region. The raids led to the arrest of 5 Chinese illegal miners who were actively mining and washing into the Birim River. 2 excavators found at the site were immobilized. 1 Toyota Hilux pickup and another Toyota Land Cruiser used by the arrested Chinese illegal miners were seized by the task force. Also, if you go to My Joy Online, they talk about the collapse of part of a China mall in the Ga West Municipal Assembly, and it says that in a move to prioritize public safety following a harrowing structural failure, the Ga West Municipal Assembly has ordered the indefinite closure of the Amasaman China Mall. The directive comes after a section of the massive retail facility collapsed on Sunday, sparking chaos among shoppers and staff. The incident, which occurred during peak holiday shopping hours, resulted in the destruction of significant quantities of inventory and left 2 individuals with varying degrees of injury.
Wow.
Godfrey, let me stay with you at Major Online, and there's a caution from the National Peace Council to prophets. 31st night doom prophecies, be cautious and measured. And it reads, the National Peace Council, NPC, has renewed its appeal to prophets, evangelists, and other Christian leaders to exercise restraint and responsibility in the delivery of prophecies during 31st watch night services. The NPC further warned that unguarded religious pronouncements could threaten national peace and social cohesion. Quote, I believe the level we have gotten to as a nation, we all understand what it means with the directive the former IGP gave. But be that as it may, we ought also to be cautious and measured in the prophecies that we share. Unquote. That's the public relations manager of the National Peace Council, Kwesi Urenchi Boateng. He stated this on Monday, December 29, 2025.
Let me take you to GhanaWeekend.com.
Okay.
I have some interesting stories there, and Florence Obinim has been trending.
Okay.
And
What's happening?
yes, Citizen Kafui of Ghana Weekend has a story. It says, Florence Obinim, my body changes are due to fasting.
Hey.
Yes. Gospel artist Florence Obinim has responded to growing public commentary about her physical appearance following concerns raised by some members of the public and congregants. Addressing a congregation, she emphasized that her focus has been on spirituality rather than physical appearance, noting that prolonged periods of fasting naturally affect the body.
Okay.
Also on the same website, despite denies taking sides in Daddy Lumba family dispute, Ghanaian business magnate and media entrepreneur Osei Kwame Despite has dissociated himself from the legal and family disputes involving the widows of the late high life icon Charles Kujofosu, popularly known as Daddy Lumba. The billionaire businessman has rejected claims that he's supporting one of the late musician's wives, Odobroni, or playing any role in the tensions that have emerged within the family following Daddy Lumba's death. In a viral video recording circulating online, despite his relationship with Akusia Sewa.
Despite stated his
despite stated that his relationship with Akusia Sewa is closer than had been portrayed publicly, dismissing assertions that he favors Odo Bruni. So yeah, you can get on Ghana Weekend to get that story.
Yeah, let me take you quickly to asasiradio.com. There's a story there. Majority of Ghanaians say living standards have improved according to a finding by the Global Info Analytics. And the story says that a majority of Ghanaians say their standard of living has improved over the past year according to a new national tracking poll by research firm Global Info Analytics, pointing to growing public optimism following the rollout of the 2026 national budget. Now, the survey released on Monday, 29th December 2025, found that 56% of respondents reported an improvement in their living standards compared to a year ago. Now, another 27% said conditions remain unchanged, while 12% indicated a decline. The remaining 5% expressed no opinion.
Well, while at that, Ghana Web is reporting a driver's mate has been jailed for stealing cash and a mobile phone. And the story reads, a 27-year-old driver's mate has been sentenced to 3 months imprisonment for stealing 7,000 Ghana cedis and a mobile phone at Tema Station in Accra. Edem Avenue, who appeared before the Gbese District Court, pleaded guilty to stealing. He was said to have used the stolen phone to take a photograph of himself and uploaded it on the complainant's WhatsApp status.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't make this up. Avenue was later arrested at his hideout. He pleaded with the court to tamper justice with mercy and forgive him, adding that he would work and pay the amount involved and replace the stolen phone. The court, however, convicted him on his own plea and sentenced him accordingly. The prosecution, led by Inspector Isaac Ajiman, said the complainant is a public transport driver residing at Aplaku, Accra, while Avenue resides at Arts Center, Accra. On October 24, the complainant parked his vehicle at the Tema Station car park behind the National Lotteries Authority and slept in it with his mate, Godwin Owusu. At about 4 a.m. on October 25, the complainant awoke to realize his Samsung Galaxy smartphone, valued at 2,900 Ghana cedis and cash of 7,000 Ghana cedis kept under the vehicle seat, had been stolen. The prosecution said later that morning, Owusu called the complainant's phone number, which Avenue answered. Owusu instructed him to return the phone, but he declined. On October 26, Avenue took a photograph of himself with the complainant's phone and uploaded it on the complainant's WhatsApp status. He was subsequently arrested December 19 at his hideout near the Cocoa Board area. During investigations, he admitted stealing the phone and cash, stating that he sold the phone at Nsawam for 800 Ghana cedis and spent the 7,000 he stole.
The judge in sentencing him to add
a
few days more for being stupid.
How not to commit a crime?
He just had a few extra days just because he's stupid. Anyway, let me wrap up with an international story for you from Guinea. And Access International Limited, that's a mining company, is seeking $28 billion from Guinea at a World Bank tribunal after the West African country revoked this permit to operate a bauxite mine there this year. Guinea, which has the world's largest reserves of bauxite, has moved to tighten state control of the mining sector over the past year, revoking and reallocating some permits as it seeks higher revenue and more local processing. Such moves by the government, headed by leader Mamadi Doumbouya, have led to a number of arbitration challenges, including one filed in November by Normat Bauxite Corporation and another this month by Nimba Investments Limited. Quote, if it fails to pay compensation or refuses to participate, Guinea risks losing multilateral donor support and access to financial market, an Access International statement said on Monday.
Well, thank you guys. That'll be it for the news review on the Citi Breakfast Show. We will be right back with a lot more on the show. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hey, do they want to sack you dry? Why Listen, teen way. Engagement things and Kwenye. Hey, sure. They even added washing machine, fridge, flat screen TV. 65 inches and so. How do they expect you to buy all these and still take care of your family? Oh, Kwame.
Mama. And how hukra? With Access Bank's Pick Now Pay Later, we can get everything now in minutes and pay at 0% interest over the next 6 months. Eye koko kra.
Hey, sir.
Access Bank says faster is here. With a now digitized Pick Now Pay Later, life's big moments are within reach. Just click, pick, approved in minutes. For more information, call our 24-hour contact center on 0800 00 4400. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
This is the City Breakfast Show.
And a baby into me, Menteda, Muida, Mammy, me, the two Madina, Temusumedi, Muajidi Dabeo, and a baby into me, Nambria, Shada Kukompo, so, Nasa Nubedi Netila, Obini, Munatria, what did you do? I don't know. Naminipa, one that was also, what you know, I will Mamunchalo. I'm into it, no, that's so fast, so much. Bottom up on no, I'm at that friend in my against for a woman. Now I'm fell. Trasa Quay Minchilo, Shabenzi Minchin, promotion in Minchilo. Asumi, be a pepe. Trasa Quay Minchin, Shabenzi Minchin, promotion in Minchilo. Yakufrina ko Mesa mebilu nafo Jeyakamiku Mami mi ne tumadina ye Timsumidi muwejidi debe Ana bibi wawa entumi ya Menteda Uwida Mami mi ne tumadina ye Timsumidi muwejidi debe yo Ana kulbi wawa entumi ya
His name is Kofi Kinata. Have Mercy number 2 at Access Bank. Rewarding our customers is at the heart of what we do. That's why we've introduced Rewards by Access, a loyalty program designed to add value to your everyday banking experience. Whether you are shopping, traveling, or handling business expenses, every transaction you make with your Access card brings you closer to exclusive benefits, premium privileges, and personalized rewards, all tailored to suit your lifestyle. Points earned through your card transactions can be redeemed seamlessly at any of our merchant partners nationwide, making your spending go even further. So whether you are a frequent flyer, a regular shopper, or managing daily family, personal, or business needs, Rewards by Access ensures you get more from every spend. Use your Access card today and enjoy a rewarding banking experience only with Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking. Now you've fueled every journey with Shell. It is now for Shell to reward you with free fuel from the new and improved Shell fuels, designed with additives that deliver efficiency, cleaning, protection, and performance for your car. That is better by far. Every time you top up with 300 Ghana cedis or more worth of new Shell fuels, you get an opportunity to win 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year's value of the new and improved Shell fuels. Thus, more fuel and more savings for your pocket. What a feeling. Now, don't miss out. Visit the nearest Shell filling station, fill up, and get rewarded. Remember that promo runs from now till the 28th day of February 2026. And then also terms and conditions apply.
Charlie, listen, if you did drive this one, dear, you for here. Trusted for 102 years, Enterprise Insurance just dropped the Insure Not Chili promo. Road to the ultimate football experience. Now, when you insure your car with Enterprise, you don't just get protection, you get extra rewards. Now you enjoy free fuel coupons, airtime, shopping vouchers, and you also stand a chance to win an all-expense-paid ultimate football experience live at the stadium. Promo runs from now till May 2026. Now, this promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Now, let me also tell you about something that is happening. It's called the Royal Wow promo. And prepare to be amazed. Ghana, Kumasi, Takrade, and Accra. Royal Foam is bringing you the biggest sale of the year, the Royal Wow promo. Now, enjoy wonderful discounts from 10 to 50% on all your favorite Royal Foam comfort products. So you get 50% off Luna sofas, 30% off beds, 20% off Chesterfield sofas, 30% off Edinkra L-shaped sofas, and up to 20% off mattresses. So hurry now and make your purchase. The wow deals are for a limited time only. You can call them on 020-227-1000, 020-227-1000, or 050-922-7042.
Okay, experience banking like never before with First Mobile or Quick Banking. Star 894 hash. Your bank is in your hands. Make real-time transactions with First Mobile or Quick Banking. Star 894 hash. And enjoy fast, secure, convenient banking anytime, anywhere. Services include instant airtime and data purchase, funds transfer to and from Momo Wallet, also interbank and intra-bank transfers, plus much more. So download the First Mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store and simply dial star 894 hash and follow the prompt. Join thousands of customers enjoying seamless banking. You can call First Solutions on 0596 921 921 or send an email to firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com. First Bank, you first.
It's still 97.3 Citi FM. This is the City Breakfast Show. It's time to update you on what's happening in the world of sport.
Shada kukompo so na sanibedi ne chila obinyi muna trya wadi bia de yadodo na mnyipa bomeda wosaso mojuno wa awu mamunchalo awa mamuntu no na so fast ro machal Bottom mopono wa mata fweni mages fu umuna wa fel ebe trasa kwe minchilo shabenzi minchilo promotion in chilo asumi yebi abepe trasa kwe minchi trabensi minchi promotion in chilo
Manuel Kwachi is in the studio with the very latest on what's happening around us in the world of sports. Sad news from Nigeria. We're still trying to live with that. But it is what it is. On the roads, you've got to be responsible. Manuel, welcome and thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, hello, Richard. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How was your night?
I was okay.
You had something interesting doing overnight?
No, just following the sports and,
the news from Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bit sad. That came a bit earlier during the day, so the details of it were coming out as the day went on. But we had a fair idea of what was happening during the day.
What exactly happened?
So Anthony Joshua, the British boxer. So after his fight with with Jake Paul, the Netflix fight, he was in Nigeria. Because I think he has roots in Nigeria from Ogun State. So he was in Nigeria, and according to reports, he was on the road. There was a convoy of 2 cars, and there was speeding from one of a car, which was a Lexus, which was within the convoy. And according to the reports, it ended up in a road accident, which unfortunately for Anthony Joshua, he was injured. But more unfortunately, there were 2 other people, 2 of his members of his team who unfortunately died in the road accident yesterday. And so Joshua himself was okay. He was taken to the hospital with some minor injuries, but unfortunately 2 people lost their lives in the accident.
Oh dear. Has he said anything since?
No. Not himself, not publicly.
Wow.
But I think
his promoters have
spoken. Eddie Hearn has spoken. I think the Nigerian authorities too have put out a statement to that effect to confirm what has happened. But it's just tragic news, especially after he was on a roll after such a positive year for him. This was the year he came to Ghana, had the whole Battle of the Beast. He's had a very prominent year, so it's a very unfortunate thing to happen to him.
Wow, very unfortunate one. I wish to take the opportunity to extend our condolences to the family or the families that lost loved ones as a result of this tragic crash. We can't call it an accident yet, can we? Because there are claims of possible speeding that may well have resulted in what happened. So,
but there are also reports that they crashed into a stationary vehicle.
Yeah, but the official accounts also noted possible speeding well in excess of the requirements on the road. So that would raise some other issues. But clearly unfortunate, ought not have happened. And we wish to we can only pray for him to get well soon. We're told he's back. He's back to the UK or something.
Yeah, the reports are that he was flown out yesterday.
Oh, okay. Nigeria can't offer the necessary.
I think if you see the service that was provided to him in the aftermath of the accident, I think you understand why he feels he'll be better if he travels back to the United Kingdom for further tests and all that.
Oh, wow. That's a bad
Well,
one.
we wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, and we hope that perhaps after this, he should also lead a campaign to ensure greater responsibility on the roads. Because in Nigeria, we're told that particular road, that expressway, is noted for very serious car crashes that kill a lot of people. Just as we do have over 2,800 or so people have died this year alone on our roads. Elsewhere, I came from a country recently, little above 100 people have died in a whole year, so on the road. So the question is, why are we, having to bury so many people through road crashes? And what else is happening in the world?
Yesterday we had the AFCON. The AFCON continued, and I think Morocco played their match against Zambia. Brahim Diaz continued his amazing form since the start of the tournament. I think he scored in every match so far. He scored as they beat Zambia 3-0. And sealed their I think they were almost qualified. They ended up drawing the match against Mali last time out, and that halted their qualification process. But they were able to win last night, and that booked their spot through to the next round. And I think there was a statement performance. At least, a statement performance was a statement result. Because there was a lot that people were expecting from Morocco coming to the tournament, being the host and all that. And after the first game, I think expectations got high. The second game tempered that a bit, but it's good to see that they are back in good form.
Charlie, what's happening? Are you tipping Morocco to go very far in this particular
game? You'd have to be mad to look beyond Morocco at home. Yeah, they have quality. But it's the AFCON, and favorites rarely do the needful at AFCON. But I expect them to go very deep in the tournament. And Manuel must tell you about El Kabi, their striker, who seems to have a habit of he scored 2 Caesar kicks. He has 2 goals that could be goal of the tournament if he wants.
Kabi, the name is Kabi. Has he always been there?
He hasn't always been with the team, but he's rose to prominence over the last few years, and in this tournament, especially like Gottfried said, he scored a wonderful overhead kick. It was initially given as offside, which you could see he was disappointed with that, but they had a review of that, and eventually the goal was given. And it's AFCON. There are always some beautiful goals in AFCON, some long range scissor kicks all over the place. So it's good to see him getting in on the act.
There's this Zimbabwean who scored very beautiful kick with Musona. We're told he plays in the Scottish League, yeah?
Yes.
And somehow he was sitting on the bench until he was pulled in.
Yeah, but the Zimbabwe yesterday, for instance, was that Marvelous Nakamba who touched the ball yesterday?
I think so, yeah.
He said, last AFCON was Richard Ofori. This AFCON is Marvelous Nakamba. Hey!
It's a Mantachio.
Charlie, the ball was
going.
Charlie, you are playing South Africa, rival. You don't like each other. You have the chance to give them problems. Ball is going out. This guy dives and then he extends his hands.
Is it that he didn't know where he was?
Charlie, it was just sheer madness. You know, sometimes you don't know what comes over these boys who. It was just sheer madness. Come on.
And then the guys equalized. Or they
3-2. That was the winning goal from the penalty spot.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So they had come back into the game. They had equalized. I think twice in the game. They had already gone behind to South Africa, and then Marvelous Nakamba was unfortunately unable to help his team see out the results, and they conceded the penalty. And South Africa were able to win the local derby. But going into the game, I think we looked at the research, and South Africa heavily dominates that head-to-head, even though it's a local rivalry. South Africa, because of the strength of their football team and their league, they usually are able to win these games when they come up against Zimbabwe and Lesotho and these other teams.
Wow, what else do we expect later today?
We have the Premier League.
Talk to me about it.
Well,
Chelsea playing against Bournemouth?
Yeah, Chelsea are playing against Bournemouth, but I think most of the attention is going to be on Arsenal, Aston Villa, because this is first against second. And a lot of people are struggling to understand whether Aston Villa are in the title race. I mean, mathematically, they should be in the title race if you look at where they are positioned on the table. But the strength in what they are, like the belief in what they are doing, seems to be coming week to week. And I think the result over Chelsea was quite important last weekend. No, mainly because Chelsea played far better than Aston Villa. No, because Chelsea played far better than Aston Villa throughout the game. It was during the game, Unai Emery made certain changes that were able to spark life into the game.
That's what you expect a coach to do. Maresca sometimes goes missing. Like, he doesn't, like, I don't know.
I think he showed more faith in the team he picks to start the game. And sometimes when you are going into a game, maybe you need to be more tactically prepared. To Unai's credit, I think he's a far more tactically variant manager than most other coaches. He's willing to try other things. So in the game when he started without a striker. He was playing without Watkins, and he had Rogers and Tielemans and Marlin on up front. So, but later in the game, he realized that he probably needs a focal point, and that's when he brought Watkins in, and that brought a different impact into the game. So now going into a game against Arsenal, this is their chance to stake their claim for the title. I don't know how, because the problem, people thought Arsenal had already won the league. So the fact that Arsenal are now in the title race itself is a little compelling if you are neutral.
You mean Aston Villa?
Yeah, Arsenal had won the league.
Okay.
Earlier in the season when Arsenal went on a really good one, everyone assumed that Arsenal were going to win the league.
You can always trust Arsenal to bottle it at some point.
I wouldn't say they
all apologies to Sam Benson.
I mean, I wouldn't say they bottled it per se. I would just say it's too early in the season to win the league. That's just how it is. As much of an advantage as you have in this season, if you have 2 draws, 2 shaky results, all of a sudden you go into the game looking like with a lot of pressure on you. And I think that's what Arsenal are going into every game now. Rather than going into every game now with approaching the game with fresh energy, they almost seem like everyone's expecting them to win. So once they go into the win, it's 20, 30 minutes in. Okay, now they're going to the second half and they're not winning. The pressure starts to tell on them. And this is a team that hasn't actually crossed the line yet. This is a team that finished second twice, 3 years in a row. So in order to actually get the habit of winning, they need to actually start winning.
So we're looking at Arsenal with 42 points, Man City 40 points, Aston Villa 39 points, Liverpool 32 points, and Chelsea 29 points. Somehow, Man United has been able to make it back to the top 6. They are doing 29 points at this.
We'll make it top 49.
We'll see about that. Who are you playing against later this evening?
Wolves.
Oh, Wolves. Oh,
well, everybody beats Wolves. I don't think you should go into a game without Wolves. It's 18 games into the season. They haven't won a game all season. If they fail to win against Manchester United tonight, I mean, they've gone halfway throughout the season without picking up a win.
Wow, that's crazy.
Which would set a new record for the longest start to a Premier League season without a win.
Which also means that they can decide to turn it around.
Oh, I'd back United against at least Wolves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Emmanuel, I see something strange here. Talk to me about it. Chelsea's playing Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Likely Semenyo plays today.
Yeah.
And City plays Chelsea over the weekend. And likely he also plays against Chelsea over the weekend.
If he's taken.
After that move will happen. The City move will happen.
Okay.
So play Chelsea
and
on
score.
Tuesday. I hope he scores. And then plays for City over the weekend against Chelsea and also score.
Oh, Charlie,
I mean, if I were City, I would be telling Bournemouth not to play him. I would not want to. I would not want to risk anything, especially if I'm having to spend £65 million at the get me, at a crucial part of the window where he now needs to settle in without a preseason, I would be very worried about any extra injuries. And I don't think there's, in terms of value-wise, they already want the player. There's not a lot he's going to show in 45, 60 minutes that would change them. Obviously, for a Bournemouth perspective, they've now gone 9 games without a win, and they definitely need their best player to turn that around. So Andoni Raiola would be thinking about getting Semenyo on the pitch.
And the transfer window hasn't opened, so legally, he's still their player.
Is anything happening locally before we wrap up?
No, I mean, not a lot locally, but I think we can look forward to what's coming ahead in the Premier League over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think we spoke about yesterday Kotoko's new position on the table, and I think I'll be interested in seeing how far they can keep that and whether Mediamarkt can go to off the table again, because they had a really good start to the season when Kotoko hadn't played their game. So now that Kotoko are there, I think they need to also show whether they can compete for the league. The best time about the Ghana Premier League is over the last 3 years, we've had 3 different winners. And last year would be any Gold Stars winning it and then being nowhere near the challenge this year. I think there's also the possibility that we can have 4 in 4 years. And if that's a team like Mediamarkt, a team that's far less fancied, I think that would be a good thing for the league, especially with the investment that's coming, with the 1 million, the 80 million that's been invested into the league. If these teams are also able to use that money well, I think they can also compete with the big teams.
Thank you so much.
My money is on Kotoko.
Kotoko?
Yes.
Why are you supporting Kotoko?
Uku Apema.
Apembeba.
Thank you very much.
Oh, really? That's good. Well, thank you so much, Mano Kwachi, for helping us understand what's happening around the world in the area of sports. Your comments are welcome. 0549986996. I'm hoping that my Chelsea will do some wonders later tonight, so that we can, because Charlie, this thing is getting very difficult. You know, sometimes you want to watch, sometimes you don't want to watch because you're not so sure. You know, some way. So I hope that something positive happens later this evening.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
This festive season, Polytank is adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts just for you. Simply walk into any of our authorized Polytank dealer shop. Gets even better when you choose the Somo or Somo Super model, because you get to receive an additional gift for the kids in school too. Now, that's what we call double. Remember, Polytank comes in 4 trusted models: Hippo, Rumble, Sumo, and Sumo Super, with each build with a guaranteed quality Ghanaians have trusted. Choose Polytank. It's the original and always the best. This offer is only valid this festive season. Polytank, Papa no Ankasa.
Today, we hit the streets to ask Ghanaians, what would you do with free fuel for 1 year?
Oh, road trips with the girls every weekend.
That's extra savings to help fix my car.
Charlie, 1 whole year, I'll finally be able to visit my mom without worrying about the distance.
This season, it's feeling after filling from Shell with new and improved fuels, so you can do the things you love. Buy 300 Ghana cedis or more worth of new and improved Shell fuels and stand a chance to win free fuel for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year. It's time to try the new and improved Shell fuels with additives that deliver efficiency, cleaning, protection, and performance. Don't miss out. Fill up with new and improved Shell fuels and get rewarded. Promo runs till the 28th of February 2026. T's and C's apply.
New and improved Shell fuels. Simply better by far.
Services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number 1. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's share go. No matter your situation, come to let's share go. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
This festive season, Polytank is adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts just for you. Simply walk into any of our authorized Polytank dealer shop. Gets even better when you choose the Somo or Somo Super model because you get to receive an additional gift for the kids in school too. Now, that's what we call double. Remember, Polytank comes in 4 trusted models: Hippo, Rumble, Sumo, and Sumo Super, with each build with a guaranteed quality Ghanaians have trusted. Choose Polytank. It's the original and always the best. This offer is only valid this festive season. Polytank, Papa no Ankasa.
Every family is a team, and every player has a role. Mums and dads, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and even that one cousin who can't tell a foul from offside, but who always remembers your birthday. Even if you're far away, you can still score for your team. Send them money with Western Union. Cash pickup in minutes. Check it out at westernunion.com.
Hi, I am GTP Adipa Premium, the fabric you choose when you need to stand out. When you step into leadership, I add elegance. On the day you say I do, I bring breathtaking grace. When you earn that certificate, I brighten your achievement. At milestone celebrations, I create masterpieces. And when the spotlight is on you, I make you shine. I am GTP Adipa Premium, crafted with extra care to make you the star of every moment.
Now available at all accredited dealers nationwide, the GTP retail store in Osu, and online at shop.gtpfashion.com. Verify authenticity by matching the code on the edge of the fabric with the code on the label. GTP, life styled.
Concerned about your health? Don't let uncertainty weigh you down. Get the clarity you deserve with SynLab. We offer fast, accurate, and reliable diagnostic testing, from routine blood work to advanced screenings. With over 5,000 tests and branches nationwide, SynLab delivers the trusted quality you've come to rely on. Our expert team uses cutting-edge technology to provide the answers you need so you can take control of your well-being today. Visit any SynLab branch. Call 0302-763-580 or 059-380-410 or 059-380-4101 or check out synlab.com.gh. SynLab, your trusted lab right where you are. SynLab, the new med lab. SynLab, test with the best.
Make a choice. Go for it. You need support to achieve. A new verse awaits you. The Republic Verse, where you're treated as uniquely as you are. Succeed, thrive, outshine yourself. This is our verse, the Republic Verse. Join the Republic Verse and big up. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Delicious Christmas with Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together.
This advert is FDA approved.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. End the year aligned and start the new year prepared. Take 1 hour to review your spending and set simple goals. Do it with your partner or accountability friend. Wise planning today protects your tomorrow. And Petra is right beside you cheering for every smart decision you make. Let's enter the new year wiser and stronger. Let's do life together. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
It's finally December and every little moment is lit. So get your MasterCard so you can pay your way easily for all the fun. From evening tea when the Afro beats kick into the morning to an Amapiano party on wheels, tap, scan or click with your MasterCard Desbronya for every payment with exclusive offers on priceless.com/MasterCard December. Give your December the memories it deserves. MasterCard, priceless.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Sweet, but your love is sweeter. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time from me. I wanna live with you. I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Match on your chin, now okay, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, long jaw. Girl, you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin, now okay, don't talk. Taking it a break,
This is the City Breakfast Show.
if you want me, catch a rebel, mommy, say, withdraw me.
Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist right now? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid. Cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make I sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.
Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Señorita, mamacita, body bad and the craze for your features. Nice to meet you, Jimmy Sika. Only wanna deceive on my future. Oh, I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things we do, this love in a beach of no April Fool. Yeah, girl, so mama, you need to get 5-star boomba. Kaba kaba miaka kanina bobe. Oh man, you my boss, mama. All of my guys are thugs, but you know I'm rude. I mean, if you wanna give it up, but trap much for your love. All of the guys they want you, they don't know that I got you, and they never been what we've been through. It's my obsession. When I put you in the right skirt, shawty come and ride in my backseat. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy? Waiting on my ride like a taxi. I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time from me. I wanna live with you. I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
I offer you nothing else. And girl, you don't get any issue. Then I go hold you well. And I will do anything that you wish. Me share my heart, so don't pay me for it. No, here's a tomorrow. Somebody else gon' take you for it. They do me lomo. This thing no be normal. Me no want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You they do me lomo. This thing no be normal.
Pick you up in the party, bring it on what is on your mind. Yeah, baby, it's a Bonnie and Clyde. And now that you promised to show and tell me no time more soon when I'm right here. You and I together, so we go together. See me pose, no be and I will pose. You fly, me say nah. Life in with you, girl, me love it. Dying with you, tell them forever. Lie, live, but we say nah. Diamond rings in your body, darling, come find me.
Oh, you did do me lomo. This thing no be normal. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You did do me lomo. This thing no be normal. You could be my lover. You really be like that. 0244, my baby, I just want to call your number. I find my person who will take my pain away. I give up for love. I don't want to be so jealous. If you leave me, baby, chaos. This shines up, you too fine, oh girl, I want you for it. Something nice, I don't mind, me, I won't be me, share my heart, so don't pay me for it. I know here's a tomorrow, somebody else gon' pick you for it. They do me lomo. This thing no be normal. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You get do me lomo. This thing no be normal. It go be my lover.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Baby, to him some I feel. I feel so just if he man. Said out there, Roger, man, you're my show, him do stuff if I'm home. I did what they maybe I didn't know some kind of my film. Hey, you're too sexy, you're too bad, you're too naughty. Oh, my death is a Pepsi. Make it all so much, but I want you know. Make it self, yeah, mommy. Make it all so much, but I feel make it send to grab and see if it's a be an hobby. Georgia Mujo, so some body cash and the bottom of the hobby. Georgia Mujo, so some body be mistrust. Na be a hobby, Georgia Mujo. So some body be mistrust. Na be a hobby, Georgia Mujo. When him say shine, what extra so very natural. But to the very innocent, pretty girl so they want to pass a sign. We see a shine, but I super excellent, very natural. But to the very innocent, pretty girl so they want to pass a sign. It's a be a hobby, Georgia Mujo. Obi a good on queer, let me a hobby, Georgia Mujo. Obi a the budget, the other, let me a hobby, Georgia Mujo. Obi a the pump, let me a hobby, Georgia Mujo. I do love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may have someone else. I'm so many ways. Every prayer of my soul don't make so much in no be for free. Make to me name Makumachi. I want that chick on time and name. Not drunk or be udonti. Obi udonti makanda can't tell me. He said I'm my own social no not to me in the Daniel to pay. Van cross the Osuro. In the figures of today, it's a real hobby. Obi a good on Queen, I'm here.
Me fita crowd me a walk when I'm abaha. Me baby see a only kunina me natana. Into me no work a kind of gazette nana pa. Me pedo pack to pana go fi me nyakuma. Into tas and shas and chas me who most my mon so much at my daddy. Got this a wakoto. A cuckoo and kifi Fernando Po. Hey original it's hard to go. I do go so flow with sherry cocoa. I ain't nina share. Mama gaba, come big tree. My bada mama.
Never been a summer to start by me. I did have him to know. I buy a bomb banana, I bought a chip. They are the color style.
Never corner. Never be at the two but put a banana and candy. Hey, you're not new. I want on a black ballet. At the cafe, la toma to be jealous, Bokulism. Hey, a Galafina for baby, I got my Kulism. Oh, Salami, I go to my Naomi. Baby, I dami, no more me for me. Oh, the money toma, to a massa sun for Milama. Oh, get them a Milama. Nana John Yanikama. Let me do for Viama. Gigi Maton Liama. Nana like Viama. Kojento ma budema. Let me do Hoviama. Gigi Maton Liama. Nana like Viama. Kojento ma budema.
Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Show me your 360, Coco Segala Lizanshi. Ella Fanyama, Ngogbado, La Kofashi. Hey, Yamwado Gakuku. A Koganam Lali, Aloha Jiba Mata Kuku. O Salami, a Kosuma Naomi. Hey, Vanessa Biko, Fanamiata Dito. Majilato Goma, Lamia Potataragito. Gidi Gagi. Yento ma Kiko, Ashato, Aquato, let me do Coviam, Gigi Matoliam, Anna Leviam, Codento ma Budem, let me do Coviam, Gigi Matoliam.
Ow, Gigi Matoliam, Nana Lekeviam, Yento ma Budem, Morganero, straight up from Agbozume in the Ketu South constituency of the Volta region. No, this is what is taking the Christmas and the New Year by storm, people. Nana Lekeviame, Gigi Matoliame.
So, what does the Agbozo Naomi mean?
No, it's a story about Naomi in Agbozume. It's a story about how to keep the woman traditional, you know, cooking on traditional stoves, you know, that kind of thing, and you know, showing love and affection. That's basically the story. So yes, that's what it is. The way Kaka is looking at Kaka, why do you know something I don't know? No. Yeah, so it's that is basically the story, and it's taken, you know, the space by storm. You know, that level of dexterity. You know, you find it akin to what the likes of Lumba would do with the use of the Ewe language, as he did with Akan. You know, the guy is simply.
Is that still your man?
Yes. No, yeah. No, he's a new.
Who's this one?
Agbuzman. He's Morganero.
Morganero.
Yes, Morganero. Yes.
So he's your latest addition to Kenya.
Oh, Charlie, the guy is the guy.
You're building a stable.
The guy is the guy. The guy did from Charlie. So please bring it back.
Is Chief One part of your crew?
Oh yes. Chief One, he's in a league of his own.
You haven't played Chief One yet.
Oh really? We'll drop
so you
Chief
have to
One.
play Kini Eyes.
Kini Eyes, yes. Yeah. Kini Eyes will be played. But let's hear Morganero again.
The baby I just took back Jabana Sankane. Hey, you're not noa, on ton a blebane. At the cafe, la toma to be jealous, Bokulism. Hey, a Galasina for baby, I got my Kulism. Oh, Salami, I go to my Naomi. Baby, I dami. no more me va minuit. Otamani toma, to a massa san for milama. Ogadama milama, Nana Jola Yanikama, Emido Koviama, Chichimaton Liama, Nana Leka Viama, Kojantoma Budama, Emido Koviama, Chichimaton Liama, Nana Leka Viama, Jantoma Budama. Emido Koviama, Emido Koviama, Emido Koviama.
Phil Koku, best man, good morning. And then also good morning to you, Richmond of Stanchat. Merry Christmas to you, my brother. The name is Morgan Nero Agbozume Naomi. You can find it wherever you do your downloads. And let's say a few best wishes to some people celebrating their birthday today.
Yes, Sky, and I want to say happy birthday to Kwejo Owusu Ansa. Lawyer Kwejo Owusu Ansa is with Asiedu and York PRUC, but I spent my 2 years in Makola with him.
Oh, beautiful.
One of the best study mates. Congratulations as he celebrates his birthday, and also a Feshapa to him and his family.
.3 City FM is the station. This is the City Breakfast Show. Now, Lesheho Ghana is 15 years old. And for 15 years, you, our cherished customers, have trusted us to improve our lives or your lives across Ghana. Now, as we celebrate this milestone, we say heartfelt thank you for your loyalty and support. Now, this anniversary is not just about us, it's about you, our customers, and our partners and our communities who have made this journey possible. Now, together we look forward to the future with confidence, knowing that with Lesheho, lives would improve. Visit any Lesheho branch or simply call Nana on 027-004-0799 for any of our financial solutions. Lesheho Ghana, 15 years of improving lives and still counting. And are you considering buying a water storage tank for the house or your new building project this December? Well, you are in luck. This festive season, Polytank is adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts to you. Simply walk into any of our authorized Polytank dealer shops, purchase your original Polytank and walk away with a special gift. Now, it gets even better when you choose the Sumo or Sumo Super model, because you get to receive an additional gift for the kids in the house so they can do school. Now, that's what we call double. Remember, Polytank comes in 4 trusted models. We're talking about Hippo, Rambo, Sumo, and Sumo Super, with each built with the guaranteed quality Ghanaians have trusted for many years. Jack, in times like these, every city counts. So don't compromise on quality. Buy once and for all. Choose Polytank as the original and always the very best. And please note that Polytank does not request for mobile money payments, online or deliveries. Stay alert. Buy from the original dealers in person only. Polytank, Papa Nono Ankasa.
Why travel abroad when world-class education is right here in Ghana? At Lancaster University, Ghana, you will earn a British degree, develop employability skills, and enjoy a campus experience that inspires growth and confidence. Gain practical skills, global exposure, and access to scholarships that make your dream degree even more achievable. Apply now to study with expert faculty trained to UK standards right here in Ghana. For more information, visit www.lancaster.edu.gh. You can also contact them via email at admissions@lancaster.edu.gh or call on +233 0248 656 274 plus 233 0248 656 274. Looking for a best of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. Now, how about a fruity adventure? Try a delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab a grapefruit drink. And don't miss out on the Piva Tangy fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, and Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. You can call on 0550 032 231. Piva Beverages, a taste you love. Season greetings from Toyota Ghana to all her cherished customers. Customers of Toyota Ghana Limited Company are to take notice of this important Christmas break information. Toyota Ghana will close her workshop operations on the 15th December. Toyota Ghana Limited will resume full operations on the 7th of January 2026. Management and staff wish all customers a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. As loyal partners, we remain committed to serving you better in the coming year. Drive smart, save smart, choose Toyota Ghana Limited. You can call on 0302 429 801 for further information. Ghana drives Toyota.
And Yum Vita infant cereal with milk is making feeding time for babies 6 months and above easy. With 3 delicious flavors, rice, wheat and maize and wheat, baby gets a variety of cereals. Yum Vita infant cereal is enriched with Nutri-V, which contains 16 essential vitamins and minerals, including zinc, iron and calcium. We recommend you only add previously boiled water, stir and experience the joy of feeding baby. Yes, that's right. Yum Vita is offering you value for money. Yum Vita, good nutrition for a strong start. This advert is FDA approved. And did you know that you can withdraw cash without a card? At ABSA, we see your story and no convenience matters. That's why ABSA lets you scan a QR code on an ABSA ATM from your ABSA mobile app for faster, safer access to cash. You don't need your card, just your phone. With ABSA, enjoy security, simplicity, and peace of mind every time you transact. Download the ABSA Ghana mobile app from your app store, register for ABSA Pay, and transact. For more information, visit absa.com.gh. We see your story and invite you to write it with us. Your story matters, ABSA. Tired of the Accra hustle and traffic? Take a quick escape to the cool, peaceful mountains of Ebri at Beposo Wellness Resort. Whether it's for business, a weekend break, or pure relaxation, Beposo gives you calm, comfort, and fresh mountain air. The perfect place to rest and reset. And it's only a 30 minutes drive from Accra. Visit once and you'll never want to leave. Asumdre Kesiepa. You can call 0200 557 699 or visit beposoresort.com to book today. Beposo Wellness Resort, peace lives here.
And 97.3 City FM is the station. This is the City Breakfast Show. What are the things on your mind this morning? You can send us your comments 053 9986 996. And let me say that what happened in Nigeria has brought a lot of attention to the matter of road crashes across the world, particularly within the African domain. In Ghana, we're dealing with this particular problem in a truly big way. We're told that in excess of 2,700 or so odd people died this year alone on our roads. And it is really, really troubling, especially as we celebrate the Christmas activities and then also the New Year, which is just fast approaching. A lot of things happen on the road that create a lot of problems for families. We lose, breadwinners. We lose husbands. We lose, wives. We lose doctors. We lose nurses. We lose journalists. All of them pass because of one irresponsibility or the other, or the conditions of the roads. I plead with you to ensure that wherever you are going, wherever you are coming from, please do your part so that you get to your destination safely, because it is always better to get in safely than in pieces. I don't know, Kakra. I mean, this problem with car crashes, yeah, it's for me, it's one of the quiet killers we do have in the country. And for some reason, although we saw a lot of action from the National Road Safety Authority much earlier during the year, it would seem that the drastic reduction we expected to see in the number of casualties on the roads, we're not seeing a marked improvement in that sense. People are still dying. Just 2 days ago, I saw a gory one. The pictures on social media, particularly troubling. And just yesterday, Nigeria, what happened to Anthony Joshua, bringing home the discussion about how safely we must drive on the roads as we celebrate our various activities during this festive period.
I mean, certainly I agree with you. I think that one of the major concerns when it comes to road safety or avoiding the carnage on the road comes back to the attitude of the various road users. And I emphasize on various road users because it will be simplistic to limit crashes to just vehicles or drivers. We all have a part to play. It is unfortunate that our indiscipline is most seen on the roads. Sometimes what I don't understand, and I don't exclude myself from the responsibility, is the why. I can't understand the why. You're driving and there's a vehicle in front of you. The road is clearly marked with the white stripes or the white lines, and you see somebody driving on the marking. There's an innermost lane, there's a middle lane, and then there's the outer lane. You see people driving on the lines and impeding others from doing so. You see a lot of reckless driving as well when it comes to the part of drivers, unnecessary speed or speed that's not properly calculated. That's not to say that non-speeding vehicles do not also end up causing or also end up in road crashes, but some of the speed may be excessive and may not be maybe with poor judgment, maybe done with poor judgment. And then you have the motorbikes. Quite frankly, I've especially in this part of the world, I've never been comfortable with motorbikes on our roads. But we also appreciate the function and in recent times the service that they provide, for which legislation has been passed to permit its commercialization in terms of transporting people. But I think that a few years ago, I saw how motor riders in Togo and Benin, I went on a road trip and I saw how motor riders in Togo and Benin rode, and it was way more organized and safer compared to how we do ours here. What I noticed in Togo particularly was that they were all clustered together in the outer lane, and they were also not excessively speeding, maybe trying to race each other. They were moving within a pace. So the way you have the bees move together, that's how they were moving. And you have one person in front who would be making gestures to the drivers, indicating maybe they're turning to the left or right. I found it, and there was nobody telling them that do it this way, but I found it so orderly. And for me, it showed not just their responsibility towards the road as citizens, but it also showed that intrinsically we can be disciplined if we want to. We don't need a policeman to stand there for us to stop when the light is red. In Ghana, motorbikers are often exempt from the traffic lights. When
they
it's
do
red,
so by themselves, huh?
Yeah, exactly, they came with their own lights. When it's red, they don't stop. But when you go to nearby Togo and you see the discipline that motor riders or motorbikers exhibit, it's very impressive. And you can only wish that maybe perhaps there can be some training. I don't know, because we get tired of training people and who end up doing the same thing, but also some reflection on individual drivers to also prioritize their lives and the lives of those they share the road with. And then there's also the pedestrian. You know, they are part of road users. We have a habit of walking respectfully. I don't know what better word to use. Aimlessly, sometimes on the road. You see somebody.
He's lost in
There's a lot of jaywalking. They are crossing the road at places they are not supposed to cross. For example, popular example is the Medina, what do you call it, junction, where there's an overhead. There's a bridge that you can walk over. But you have, even on the N1, you see that happening. People holding the hands of their children, jumping over the medians. And so by extension, they are teaching their children how to improperly and dangerously cross the road. So I think that there's also a responsibility on the part of pedestrians. Do not, use the road, whether you're walking or you're crossing, recklessly and aimlessly and without any purpose. Be smart about it. Walk to a zebra crossing or a traffic light and do so properly. Use the overhead or the bridge instead of, if you're driving on, if you get to, what do you call it?
Is it on the Medina Road?
Yes, but I forgot it.
Okay.
So just use the appropriate means that have been given you. You hear complaints that it is too far. I never saw anybody get killed by walking, but I've seen people get killed by being knocked down by a speeding vehicle. There's a speed limit. If there's a speed limit there, you the pedestrian, you must be aware of it. Take a moment and read and understand the speed with which these vehicles are moving. Instead of expecting that, you know what sometimes they do? You're coming at top speed and somebody just pops up in the middle of the road, and the person is flagging you to stop without appreciating the speed at which you're coming. You're either going to knock that person or you're going to apply the brakes immediately, and somebody behind is going to. So we need to be a bit more circumspect and widen our thoughts about how we use the road. Merely not just limiting it to merely your personal use. I'm just crossing, so I cross anywhere. Let's show some respect to the road infrastructure. It's taxpayers' money that was used to put all of that into together. Let's show respect for ourselves. We talked about that last week. Let's be empathetic towards one another in how we use the road. And I think that if we do, we'll have our challenges with road markings, improper road infrastructure challenges, from street lights not working, traffic lights not functioning, etc. But I think that largely, if we manage our conduct on the road, we take a certain responsibility. It's part of our it's part of our civic responsibility. We will see significantly improvement in the safety on our roads and the carnage and the loss of lives. We're always losing about 2,000 to 3,000 lives every year, as you talk about. Elsewhere, they're losing just about hundreds.
Exactly.
So if we watch our attitude on the road, I sincerely believe that we will see the casualties drop.
Beautiful. Akoto, is there a responsibility on people who sit in trotros, commercial buses, right? Commercial bus, we call them trotros and the other ones, to insist that drivers drive responsibly? Because I've seen situations where drivers have had to force, or mates have had to force passengers to get off buses because they were complaining about, the recklessness with which the driver was driving. And if people value their lives, must they not protest? Sometimes people, even if you are concerned and you are raising issues, they will fight you in the car.
Yeah, but I think it's a mix of things when it comes to our situation here. Because, look, I think the road infrastructure, as Kakra described, is not properly designed. And it doesn't guide the driver. Then there is also just the poor driving skills. So, for instance, you and I know that the speed limit on inner city roads is 50. But there are people who overtake.
Yep.
How are you driving at 50 and overtaking? But there are people doing 80. Under normal circumstances, you know that as soon as you hit a certain road, the the maximum you can go is 50. But we are doing 80, 90, 100 on those roads. Why? Is it that we don't know? You understand? But in other places, if you hit 80 on a 50, by the time you are done, your text message is in, or you've been stopped at the end of the road. So it's also just the general architecture one of our roads, which encourages jaywalking, encourages you don't see the markings on the road. So you are just driving. Basically, everybody is hoping that the other road user is sane.
Will apply common sense.
Yeah, everybody, you are just hoping that the person next to you is sane.
Shifting responsibilities.
Yeah, because if not, because sometimes I drive and everybody complains about my driving. And it's not like I am an ultra defensive driver.
Slowly, but
yeah, because I don't want any problems in this town. Because you can be driving and minding your business, doing all the right things. You know that this is a speed lane, this is the slow lane. Ghana, do people know what the slow lane is?
They don't know it.
When people are on the speed lane, they don't know which one is the fast lane, do they know?
No.
Every lane is a speed lane.
Generally, there's a problem with
if
that.
You are in a slow lane, you have somebody behind you honking at you that you should speed up. Why? So it's just a general lack of appreciation. Look, the other time, if you've noticed this, and most of our listeners who drive can attest to this, and perhaps they are also offenders. When you get to runabout, you give
way to the left. Traffic to
in Ghana.
Nobody will mind you. Traffic, you are giving way to traffic on the left.
You did it.
But it's a very, very specific, because of where we drive, because we are what? Right-hand drive country, are we not?
Yeah.
So give way to traffic to the left. Who gives way to traffic on the left in Ghana?
But that is what the requirement is.
Yes, who does? To the listeners, I'm asking them. Most people won't. If you look, as soon as you even try to slow down, the person behind you is like, I don't know where the person who is also coming there. Look, it's just driving in Ghana is full-time warfare. You are at war with everybody, with the environment, with human beings, with other vehicles, with the road itself. Everything can kill you.
Wow.
Everything can kill you. So I am not surprised by the numbers that we have seen, which are crazy. And look, sometimes we tend to look at them as statistics, and so we lose feeling of what it means. 3,000 human beings. Look, there are weekends where we come back from there are Mondays where we come back and we're doing the newspaper review, and within 3 newspapers you've counted 200 people dead.
Yes.
3 newspapers.
That's right.
On the road, simply because a person wanted to leave point A to go to point B. And sometimes, like I've seen, like on Twitter and other social media platforms, people share those on the Kumasi road.
Accra.
I made a very conscious decision
not to.
That if you're in Kumasi and you need me, either you are buying me an air ticket or we are talking on phone.
That's right.
I don't travel on that road.
It's crazy.
Last week, my good friend Rasta, Honorable Collins Aduma Kumensa, sent me a message. And he said, look, for those he's an MP, and he uses that road almost every weekend. And he says, when you make it,
you have to pray.
You go to church and just pray and thank God that, hey, or you go to the mosque and thank Allah, or whichever deity you worship, that you have made it. Because there's just so much chaos on that road. People are overtaking at points, the road is dark. There are trucks that are parked on sections of the road that are not supposed to be there. You know, we need to look at the road designs again. I have complained about it that, look, the way we design our roads does not sometimes, I'm no engineer, but sometimes you use the road and it's like it doesn't take into account safety and the people around. Okay, so you end up having some of the incidents. Look, on the Kumasi road, for those who use it, is there an exit for trucks? So if my car, I had a car problem, where do I exit?
And go and park.
And go and park the car. There are no exits on our roads. So it's like you are just going. So as soon as you have a problem, you have to park.
On the road.
On the road itself.
And you don't have a triangle.
And you don't have a triangle. Nobody, all those things. But at least if you had an exit, you know that, there's this point if I'm able to get here,
you can then
I can just use that to park and stay off the road so that other road users can go. But we don't have all those things designed into our road. So it's just constant warfare. Constant. Look, 2 months ago, I was walking on one Sunday, on my usual Sunday morning, on the Randolph Road. Look, there was a vehicle, and it's strange. On that route from the Gulf filling station at Dansmore Runabout to the West Link Road, that's at Congress International Church Junction.
Yes, the Church Junction, yeah.
The number of car crashes that happen at that junction, Sky, it will amaze. Look, in a week at least we have 4.
Why?
In a week.
Why?
1 week we have 4 at that intersection. Because people are just, and this is a road that you're supposed to be doing 30.
Because it's sort of in a community, isn't it?
It's residential. It's purely residential. Left, right. There are 3 schools on that road. Look, so there's a chap called Nyokai. His dog had moved out of the house and was crossing the road. Dude, a car just ran over the dog. The car was going almost over 100.
How? In an area that was to take 30?
Yes. And I'm asking myself, this is an area where a child is supposed to be able to cross the road because it's a pretty small road from one point to the other. On a Sunday morning, where are you going? And here's the thing, Christian nation, religious nation that we are, Sunday morning on their way to church, overtaking on the road, driving 80, 90, 100. On the road, they're supposed to be doing 30 because they're in a hurry to get to church. So they'll kill the dog and go and beg God for forgiveness in the church.
That's unacceptable.
You know, so for me, it's a mix of things that we need to do ourselves as Ghanaians, and how we drive and pay attention. The enforcement side of things that yes, you know, but also I just think it's the deterrents in the road infrastructure that are simply not there. I think, look, Ghana, we just build the road and everybody is allowed to drive. Not with regards to licensing or whatever, but if I get on a certain road somewhere, I know that on I-84, on this side of the road is this. The right side of the road is heavy trucks. So you won't see me on the right side of heavy trucks. There are certain intersections of the road you hit, you see clear signs, no motorbikes allowed on the road. Yeah. So you know that for the next 14 kilometers, you are not expecting to meet a motorbike. You are on a highway in Accra and you see Pragya driving against traffic on a road where you are going maybe 70, 80. And then just out of the blue, you just see Pragya in front of you.
Coming towards
you.
And you're supposed to react to that.
And you're how? Look, when you use the mortuary road, the beach road towards Jamestown, and you are climbing up from fire service training school up. So the old abattoir on the right, where you went to shoot your famous documentary and audio. That's lane. When you are climbing up towards the lighthouse, all you see are motorbikes coming in the opposite direction.
Against traffic.
Against traffic. That's all you see. So you are going in the right direction. They are coming like this. So you're asking yourself, what if I don't see you? Because you are not expecting, under normal circumstances, it is not normal that as a driver you are expecting to see a motorbike driving against you in that. So you are always either looking to swerve because you have to make some kind of allowance for that motorbike to pass. For instance, you get to Abosiokai. I'm giving you a lot of instances today, forgive me. Abosiokai. From Abu Bloshi. I want to join the route towards the Zongo ICGC.
Yeah, that's right.
The way the interchange has been designed, I'm only supposed to look out for traffic on my right. Because at the roundabout, I'm not expecting traffic from here because it's a tunnel. So I'm turning straight into the curve and then I will join the road and then I go. So I look out for traffic on my right. That is those coming from Royal House, Kaneshi, who are also headed towards Kolebu, the Kolebu Road.
Yeah.
But because of what has happened there, now if you look right and you don't look left, you end up running into somebody because that entire section it's a motorcycle station. It's an Okada station.
Really?
So you have the Okadas picking people up and now headed towards Agublusi. So they are coming against you. You are going forward. They are going in the opposite direction. So instead of just looking right so that you can make a turn left, now you have to look right and look left. So what if you turn left and
by the time you look right,
somebody is there? And it happened. Last time I almost hit a motorbike because I checked left. By the time I moved back to my right, somebody was just on my side. And that is where you also meet the and I will insist on this. Look, they need to do something. We don't say enough about the problems that these, and last time I said it and they insulted me, but I'll say it again. The Pragyas and the other ones, the ones that pick up the waste.
Okay, yes, the Bola people.
Yes, look, Aboboya, and the ones that carry the water, they use it to
tanker services.
No.
Sachet bags. So they load them. The loads
of
sachet.
Yes.
Water.
Yes.
Okay. The MTTD and the National Road Safety Authority need to, and this is an idea, perhaps just say, okay, you are sharing the road with other road users. Because one, I need to ask, are the Bola vehicles, the people who ride them, do they have licenses?
Well, you would assume that
the vehicles have plates.
Well,
what kind of license?
Even if the plate is even properly registered.
What kind of license do they use? Because
include the DVLA then.
Yes, DVLA, because the police are always stopping us to check our licenses. I've never seen them stop those people to check licenses before.
No.
I've never seen them because it looks like when you drive the Bola truck, it's a special permit to just move into town. And I have a niggling suspicion that most of those folks don't ride with licenses. And you see, here's the thing I was talking about. You are on a road where perhaps you're supposed to go 80. That thing is on the road going 30. And then switching lanes as and when, because they're just looking for the most convenient place to turn. Two, they just stop
anyhow. Sometimes without tail lights.
No, they don't. There's no tail light for anything. They don't have mirrors because the general design of the thing they drive is such that the Bola,
because they have it's a motorbike with a bucket.
The
Bola sits on it,
and
with
they have
some
put
planks of wood. Exactly.
So they have no side mirrors.
So even if they did, they won't be able to see.
They are not able to see their flanks. So how is it safe to ride something where you cannot see your flanks?
That's completely
and they ride. So Road Safety Authority, DVLA, and all those people, I'm just asking, perhaps if you think it's necessary, why don't you simply tell them, look, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. the Bola people, go and pick your Bola and stay off the route. If we see you after 5 a.m. or after 6 a.m., we'll have a problem with you, so that you don't take up, because Ghana, we've reduced everything to livelihood. So okay, they must survive. Let's survive. So between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the roads are free, largely free. Okay. After 6 a.m., when regular vehicles are getting on the road, stay off. We don't want to see you. If we see you after 6 a.m., maybe between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m., you have problems.
Yeah, you see, while that is a brilliant suggestion, it raises another problem. How many people would want to pull their Bola or bin bags or what do you call it? The big trolleys that they use to collect the bins. The big, how do they even call them? The ones that...
The plastic bins?
Yes, We'll pull them out at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I mean, you are going to inconvenience a lot of people. And I have an experience where you put those things out, somebody comes to lift it in the middle of the night and takes the Bola, whatever, away.
When... back in the day, we had a waste company in our neighborhood. They zoned it. We had Liberty at the time, Liberty Waste. Liberty Waste will tell you, Thursday, we are coming for your waste between this time and this time.
So
you put it out there.
It's planning, really.
So because I have paid for the service, so I know that on Thursdays, every other Thursday, my waste bins go outside. After a certain time, they are picked up. Is that not what happens in other civilized jurisdictions.
I was in
because the collection of waste.
Is that not what happens
these days? What he's saying, you would have experienced same elsewhere, or even here. There was a time where
10 years ago. Now we've left it to the other way.
Exactly. So it's the waste collection has no structure to it. It's young men sitting on aboboyas with the planks of wood covering the four sides, moving around, blowing their horns really loud that we are here to
bola.
Exactly. And then they come, they take it, they transact. So there's no structure to it, unlike in the past where you have a truck, a proper a fit for purpose vehicle come around and you collect, and I don't have to be there when they are collecting or transact, nor is the truck going around blowing its horn. That we've reduced. We've
lowered the threshold.
Exactly.
Because we say that we want to engage a lot. They said they wanted to reduce the entry barriers.
Not necessarily. I think something has gone fundamentally wrong. I'll ask a question.
Okay.
So, for instance, the person who lives at, say, an NCHC flat, forgive me, is it Raboboya that goes there to pick the refuse? No. They have the proper boiler truck go there.
The Zoom Lion one.
The refuse truck. Most of the planned estates in this city and other places, how come they are still able to get
those services?
But the other parts of the town,
not planned.
No, but I live in Dansman. Dansman was planned.
There's lots.
Kanesi,
appeal.
Kanesi was planned. Awudome is planned. Airport is planned. So do the Aboboyas go and pick up refuse from airport residential area? I do cantonments a lot, and you know why, but I have not met Aboboya on that route, or Pragia in those areas before. They get their refuse picked up properly. So why is it then that we somehow have left
certain
areas to the Aboboyas,
the vagaries of Aboboya,
and they move in? And you see, the thing is, what they do is they redistribute the filth.
Yes.
Because as they are going, they are just leaving the filth. They don't care.
They don't trap the properly.
There's nothing. There is no. They don't segment the waste. They are just picking things up. So let's see.
A funny observation I made.
Yes, talk to me.
That you see them standing on top of the pile of waste, and when people have bagged, they rip the bags and put everything together. So maybe if somebody bagged plastics separately from maybe kitchen waste, you see that they rip the rubber, the poly bags that the rubbish is in, and they put everything together.
So not to digress, I just think we in the new year, DVLA. Mr. Amaliba and his office and all those people,
and the assemblies,
perhaps give a time. Since you say we should share the road, give a time, because look, a lot of the accidents we also have are caused by those vehicles, by people who react to the unusual driving of those vehicles.
To save a life,
you end up killing yourself because somebody will just stop, improve because look, if I'm a new road user in Accra, my understanding of joining the interchange Abosiokai from Kaneshie is that as soon as I climb over the top straight to Graphic Road, now I get over the top, and you are allowed to speed on that thing anyway, because that thing is like a 70 and 80 if I'm not mistaken. So they are going and there is no bus stop. It is not designed for a bus to stop.
Okay.
But somehow the old section of the road opposite old MTN office on the right side has been turned into a trotro station. So the trotro stop there. So if as soon as you are from Kaneshie and you climb and you descend, if you're on the right side of the road, if you are not careful,
you hit somebody.
You hit a trotro, because they will just stop to pick up passengers there. It is not supposed to be. You're just supposed to be able to join and go. So most people, as soon as they climb, because they know it, shift to the left side of the road to avoid any wahala. But I'm just supposed to be able to turn and go. Okay, so some of these things, if at the assemblies, the DVLA, and all the people we've mentioned, will just enforce a bit of the road usage rules in terms of you can't stop here. Just put up a sign that says do not stop. I think a lot of the drivers see the signs
but they ignore it.
No, they don't see the sign. If they see the signs, I think they will respond. But there are no signs to tell you that you can't stop here. You know, here we do the proper road signs sometimes.
No stopping.
Because the driving school, most of us didn't go. We don't understand the do not park is. So he will see the red with the cross and not even know what it is and go and stop right underneath it.
So how did he get his driving license? He's using TV license.
$1 million question.
So maybe change the road signs a bit, make it a bit more visual for our purposes. So put a bus there and put the X,
the cross around,
the cross
over it.
That so that when the tractor driver sees it, he knows that a high range now how, and then put the fine there that it is 1,000 cedis if you stop here. They will stop making. It will reduce some of the nonsense stops
we see around.
That we see. It will not end it because people are people. Somebody will still stop, but I think it will reduce the risk of danger on the roads that we see. So perhaps we just need a bit more support in that regard, because some of the routes, the Kumasi one, the Cape Coast one, that you are constantly on. So for me, like, I just made up my mind a long time ago, which is why I don't go anywhere. So I'll tell you the route I don't go on. Tema.
You won't go on it.
You don't call me to Tema.
You won't go.
I won't go. Don't call me to Kumasi.
Unless you are buying a ticket.
I'm buying a ticket. Cape Coast, there's no flight there, so I don't go to Cape Coast. Tamale. Serious. The last time
you went to Tamale,
and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
But I just have a fear of
because,
using those routes.
Yeah, because it's a whole gamble.
Yes, and I'm not ready to gamble with my life. I have just one.
Yes, it's a whole gamble.
You know, people will say, "Oh, but others use it." I'm saying, "Well, that is you." But I made a personal decision that so, since on the motorway, normally I would use the. If I'm going to Tema, I use the beach road.
Yeah, that's slower.
Yes, much slower. I take my time. 3 hours, 4 hours. I'll get to Tema.
You will get to your destination.
Yeah. I haven't gone to Kumasi by road since 2010.
Wow, that's a long time ago. 15 years ago.
Yes. I haven't been to Cape Coast since 2012.
Wow.
I don't even go anywhere. The furthest I go is Tuba.
Tuba Johnson. That's
that is the furthest I go. If I get to Tuba North, then I turn. Simple.
Very serious matters. Your comments are welcome. 05399869996. I have a comment coming in. This one says, "Boss, another thing that's killing us slowly is the attitude of the police and how they induce traffic congestion on the Ofanko and Sawam Road under construction. Why? 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, people are in traffic at China Mall and Dubro just because the police erect their barrier stopping free flow. What's this? The road is under construction and their barrier narrows the road and delays us from moving. Like, can they feel the pain of people who have to struggle through the circle to Achimota congestion?" So the MTTD, if you're listening, and I do know you are listening, please do something about that particular situation. Yeah, Kakra.
Yes, Sky, let me share a message from Apia Domako of Cats International. It's quite a long one, so indulge me. Good morning, team. Even a conservative figure of 2,600 deaths fails to trigger national urgency. This level of loss should alarm every policymaker, yet the issue receives little attention. Even if we were using the WHO methodology in calculating road crashes, the figures would be tripled. Put the numbers in perspective. 2,600 deaths in 11 months equals about 173 minibuses carrying 15 passengers each. The same figure equals about 78 STC or VIP buses carrying 33 passengers each. This reflects repeated mass casualty, casualty events spread across the year. Despite the carnage on our roads, funds earmarked for road safety monitoring and enforcement did not leave the road fund. The road fund board itself was inaugurated only early this month. The police MTTD and the NRSA, that's the National Road Safety Authority, lack the resources needed for effective enforcement. With Okada now legal, Enforcement demands will rise sharply. Without significant investment, fatalities will increase rapidly. Our road design also remains a core problem. Roads are built with little or no road safety consideration. Only after deaths occur do we add footbridges and traffic lights. And that's Pierre Adomako's contribution.
More comments are in. Let's take these ones, Kakra.
Yes.
Good morning.
Okay, let me just deal. So I have one from my good friend from uni, fella. He's in traffic and he's just taking a picture.
Okay.
He's at Fiesta Royale and he just showed me the Abuboya with the baller truck crossing the red light, and there's a policeman standing right. Then the policeman has watched the Abuboya cross the red light and
the N1.
Yes.
The George Walker Bush
Yes,
Highway.
the Fiesta Royale Junction. I can see the policeman here. Yeah. And Abuboya, everybody has stopped, but Abuboya is crossing on the red. Anyway, let me read more. I agree with Godfred. The Pragyan Abuboya will meet you in your own lane with highlights. It's sad. This is Mohammed from Bridge. Godfred. But these commercial drivers in the first place don't even read road signs. All they know is driving from one point to another. Good morning, Sky. To talk about roads, come and see the dust on the road from Gomoa Koshi towards Akotsi towards Winneba. The contractor is not watering the road. This is wisdom from the area. I have been listening to your good discussion on road safety. However, I'm of the opinion that for good road safety, we need nothing but enforcement of regulations by committed police officers, proper system of licensing road, and a proper system of licensing road users. Continuous road safety education for road users, especially trotro drivers. This is Ejaba from Insakina in Accra.
Keep your comments coming in 053-9986-996, 053-9986-996. It's not a good thing losing a loved one or getting maimed. You know, I know people who have had to endure, repeated visits to the hospital, regrafting of parts of their body, surgeries have to be done to remove parts, other things added. It is really, 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 really painful. And some are going on medication for the rest of their lives just because someone was irresponsible on the road. So I beg you, as we celebrate, the New Year and then also the festivities associated with the Christmas, I know many of you go to parties, sometimes you drink and all of that. If you know that you are going to a party and you are driving, please avoid the drinks. If you know that you have taken in something, then transfer the car to someone who hasn't taken anything which would impair his judgment to actually ferry you home. But where you go, drink heavily, and then you are the same person moving people around, it becomes a problem. I beg you, we need you alive so that we can build our country. Go for it.
And I beg you, just give me a minute, We also need the police, particularly during the festive period, to check we are happy to have famous personalities in our country. We are happy to have them. But it does not mean that because we want them to keep coming, we allow them to misbehave. They are some of the worst offenders during this period.
Exactly.
If you meet the celebrities and their personalities and the rich ones who visit this country, and they come only for the 2 or 3 weeks,
and they misbehave.
The way they misbehave on our roads, Yesterday I saw our good music superstar Ashake in town. He was sitting on top. He was sitting on the hood of a G-Wagon, DV plate at that, with people on the four sides throwing money in town.
Sitting on the hood?
Yes. Throwing money. Wow. If Richard Sky sits on the hood. Sits on the hood of my car, and we will not make it from this our junction. The policeman here will stop us immediately. So, because we are Richard Sky and Godfred. So, why do we look on for, because the person is some big time and we don't want to embarrass the person? Look,
incidentally,
Ashake cannot do that in New York. He lives in Los Angeles. He's moved to Los Angeles. I have never seen a video of Ashake sitting on his Cybertruck, the hood of his Cybertruck, and then driving through his neighborhood, even where he lives.
You can't try that.
In Brentwood. I've never seen him. But he comes to Accra and he sits on the hood of, and some other person too met him there and was indiscriminately firing
a gun
because Ashake is in town.
Firing gun.
And the police are looking on. You see, this thing we do where weddings, funerals, parties in December, is like you are allowed to break
the law,
road rules. I don't get it.
You see, this matter that you raised, then I remember that when, incidentally, what's his name? Anthony Joshua came to town for a big fight organized sometime in June, I think June or July, right? He came, grabbed a motorbike, at the airport, and then without a helmet, and then was zooming off, displaying. I had cause to actually raise concerns about it. Of course, Ghanaians, well, why are you the only lawyer in town? Without a helmet. Because the law says that you are subject to specific things when you are on the road. Imagine if something had happened. In other countries, you can't get away with that. Visiting U.S. official went with an official of the U.K. to go and do fishing somewhere that they ought not have gone to do fishing. The guy was subject to what? The law, fine, imposed because he had contradicted what the provisions of the law say. But in Ghana, anything is possible to a large extent. Let me take you to the line now and speak to Abraham Amaliba, who is the acting Director General of the National Road Safety Authority, to ask him a few questions about the crashes we continue to see on our roads. What special plans are in place to ensure that this particular festive season we do not see a rise in the numbers? And then also, with the passage of this new legislation to allow for motorbikes to operate lawfully on the roads by moving people around the city and beyond, what exactly is the plan to ensure that we do not get a lot more of our people killed prematurely? Mr. Amaliba, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and greetings of the season to you.
Same to you, and let me say that you guys are doing a great job, and we at the National Road Safety would continue to partner you to ensure that our roads are safe.
Thank you so much for that vote of confidence. Now, let's talk about the numbers. The last time we checked, in excess of 2,600 people had died by the close of September. What's the situation now, if you have the latest numbers?
Well, the situation keeps increasing. The situation hasn't changed. The problem has to do with enforcement. And so, as an agency, we are partnering the MTTB to ensure the enforcement. But with the new amendments that came with the road transport, the Act, that new amendment would ensure stiffer punishment and tighten road safety protocols. So, for instance, the percentage of alcohol in drivers has been reduced from 0.08% to 0.05%. Then also you have children below the ages of 12 downwards are not allowed to sit at the front seat. It used to be children below the age of 5, but now we've increased it to 12. And so some of these changes would help, but again, we need to tighten the enforcement regime.
Now, when you talk about children below the ages of 12 downwards, they should not sit in front. What does that mean? Does it mean that if you have a child of that age, the child must sit behind while you drive? Or when you are sitting in the trottoir and you have a son or a daughter, you are not to sit in front?
So the front seat, the passenger side of a driver, is not supposed to be occupied by a child below the age of 12. But even if the child is at the back, you need to provide a child restraint system that can strap the child to the seat. And so in the past, until this law was passed, if you were 5 and above, you could sit in front. But because we are tightening the protocols, if you are now 12, you can sit at the front seat. Unless you are 12 and above.
And you are assuring us that there will be strict enforcement of this new provision.
That is so. The MTTD director, COP Wabu, I've had discussions with him. We are rolling out massive enforcement next year to ensure that this law is strictly obeyed.
Now, another thing is the lack of seat belts in our trotros and vehicles doing long journey, as we call them in local parlance, from Accra to Kumasi, Accra to Aplao, Accra to Cape Coast, Takrady. All these stretches, you have many buses, people go on them, make these journeys, but you realize that in some cases it is only the drivers who are in seat belt or people sitting in front. But you go into the vans themselves, people just sit without any system to restrain them should there be a crash on the road. Are we going to see some movement towards enforcing the law as to ensure that even trotros do have seat belts?
So the Amended Road Traffic Act also talks about seat belts. And so the new amendments does not just talk about the availability of seat belts, but also talks about the quality of seat belts. So Standard Authority has some standards regarding the kind of seat belts your car must have. Beyond that, there was a law that was passed before I even came into the system to ensure that trotros also have seat belts and ensure that people are strapped whilst they are in the seat belt in the car. I think that we need to go back to that law and look at it. You've actually drawn my attention to that particular provision, and I'll look at it and see how it is going to be implemented. Most of the trotros don't also have the seat belts at all. Don't forget that some of these trotros come in as vans, and then our people here will then convert them into trotros, so the seat belts will not be there. That is a good thing you've drawn my attention to, and I think I'll be looking at it with my people.
Now, there's another concern having to do with Aboboya. Before I come to that, though, there's a question here coming in from Togwi Dobu, who is listening to us and wants to know why it would seem that there has been some silence or total silence on these new changes that we're talking about, and that how do you expect to roll out enforcement without proper or thorough education of the Ghanaian people as to what these new provisions are and what they are required to do? How do you respond, sir?
No, the road fund, or now called the Road Maintenance Trust Fund, would release our funding to us this year. So in January this year, next year rather, in January next year, we'll roll out a massive road safety campaign throughout the country. And that will go into the Easter festivities, from January to the Easter festivities. As part of that campaign, we will use that to also educate the population. Apart from that, we are also waiting for the passage of the law. Now, the president has not assented to it. Beyond that, there's also the LI, which is sitting in Parliament and will need some 21 days, and I'm sure that will hit us to mid-February or end of February. So we intend to do that education, and it will come out soon.
Good. Now, in the meantime, what are you doing about the flood of Aboboyas and Pragias we continue to see on our roads, collecting rubbish, in some cases moving against traffic, endangering otherwise law-abiding citizens who are using the right side of the roads?
I'm sure you are talking about their non-compliance with regulations, but I'm not sure you are talking about we removing them entirely. They are playing a critical role. Most of the things that our agencies are not able to do, they come in to fill the gap and take rubbish. So it is about the lack of respect for road regulations. Because their activities are illegal now, together with the Okada people, state agencies are unable to, approach them and give them safety education like the National Road Safety Authority and then maybe DVLA as well. Because we are now regularizing them and making the activities legal, we would now be able to deal with them. And don't forget that under the new law, they are going to be operating under cooperatives, so unions. And so it will be easy to identify an Okada, an Abubuya that misbehaves because you'll be identified by your organization. As it is now, they are just individuals engaging in their trade, and sometimes tracing them is even difficult. So with the unionization, they would be given some road safety education within their union, and then also road safety education from the National Road Safety Authority. They will have leadership, and it will be easy to trace a recalcitrant motorist or driver who does not obey the rules. So the new law would give us that backing to be able to do some of this. So there will be changes as we implement the new law and its allies.
Yeah, but the fact is that we've had laws banning or criminalizing or making their activities offenses on our statute book. For some reason, the authorities, including your institution, for some reason did not intervene to ensure these laws were properly enforced. And people are raising issues that, yes, merely changing the law would not bring about a new appetite to deal with the problem. What assurances are there, or what steps are you taking to ensure that beyond merely changing the law and saying that you intend to roll out a big education campaign, you are actually going to do what is fit and proper to ensure safety on the roads?
You should know that we all tried to ban these activities. We all tried to ban this Okada, Abubuya. But the more you press on with the enforcement, the police have been arresting them, you know it. The more you do that, the more they are operating. And they are operating, and we are patronizing them. You are patronizing them. I'm patronizing them. Journalists are patronizing them. They jump onto them. Police is patronizing them. What does it tell you? It tells you that they have come to stay. It tells you that they are filling a void. Your transport system is not up to speed. They are filling a void, but their activities are dangerous. So let's deal with the dangerous aspect. In some communities, you and me come from rural areas. In some communities, the roads are so bad that the vehicles don't fly there. It is this Abubuya that will lead you to the various hinterlands. So they have come to stay. We can't do anything about them. But now, the regularization, and I've told them in a meeting, I've told the Abubuya people and the Okada people, the regularization or legalization is not a blank check for them to misbehave further. It tells them that there's going to be a responsibility on them. Now that there are laws that govern their operations, what it means is that when you are enforcing the law, they will now come to the realization that they have been regularized.
Yeah, but Mr. Maliba, I mean, it's
law
one thing
is there to regulate them.
Yeah,
people do what you inspect. So because they know that now there's a law regulating them, and they know that the government or the police or the National Road Safety is inspecting their activities, they will be up to speed.
Mr. Maliba,
we back that with training. We back that with training and all these things. You see a new Okada rider in town when these things roll out fully.
You see, one of the biggest problems we have with these guys is their use of highways in many cases. You do know that they can only travel so fast. If you are supposed to do, say, 80 on a particular stretch, the motorway, for instance, you find these vehicles, for want of a better expression, this motorbikes, abobo, yaya, pragia, carrying bola and some other things using these same roads. In which case they become a hindrance to vehicles that should be doing around 80, 70. These same bikes change lanes as and when they want to, intervening with or sort of leading to all kinds of things happening on the roads. Are you saying that there is going to be a new appetite to deal with this problem decisively merely because a new legislation is enforced, when all the while the law has been that you do not have to use these things on our roads?
But if you don't train the person and you put him on the road, won't he be changing lanes recklessly like that talking? But then also, the regulations, when they come out, will limit the movement of, they'll be operating within a certain radius. So you can no longer have an Okada man riding from Kaswa all the way to Tema. You will be limited when it comes to the Abubuya and the transport, the Okada system. You didn't train the man. The man just saw a loophole that there are rubbish somewhere, people are not picking them, and can do this for a living. And he has jumped onto his motorbike. And so now, it's not going to be the case. Now we are going to go through the rudiments and ensure that everybody understands road regulations.
And so would this also affect the Aboboya people who collected rubbish? Would they also be licensed for the purpose of collecting garbage and then also using their what's the word? Their machines to move rubbish around the capital and beyond?
Yes, so this law is going to deal with motorbikes, tricycles, and quadricycles. So the four-wheelers, three-wheelers, and two-wheelers.
Okay,
all of them.
Okay, before I let you go, sir, tell me about the special plans you have to ensure the Christmas and the New Year activities don't result in greater loss of lives across the country. Is there anything specific you're doing?
When you scan through during the Christmas period, there hasn't been so much accidents. I can't remember anyone within the 24th, 25th, 26th. This is because we have partnered some institutions to ensure that we put out some education out. We have also issued statements. The problem was with funding, and that is being resolved now with the formation, with the establishment of the board for road fund. And so this period we've not seen so much accidents. In Nigeria, we just heard about Joshua, stationary vehicles are also a cause of so many accidents. And the new law has also provided that coming next year, every vehicle owner must subscribe to a towing company, which means that once your car breaks down, you have 30 minutes. If it is in the city center, to call your towing company. You are not bound to subscribe to one particular towing company. Or if there are a lot of towing companies and you can subscribe to them. Insurance companies can also provide that same service, so it's allowed. Then if it's on the highways, you have 1 hour within which to call your towing company. Failure to do this, then the National Road Safety Authority will come and remove the stationary vehicle and then surcharge you for the removal of the vehicle. So these are the exciting things that are going to be in the LI.
There's one thing calling your service provider. It is another thing the service provider responding altogether. Is there a requirement as to the time frame within which a service provider is supposed to respond to a distress call from a subscriber?
Yeah, so within 30 minutes, you must call the subscriber and he must respond. So within 30 minutes, the vehicle must be removed in the city centers, in the regional capitals, within 30 minutes. Within 1 hour, the call together with your response are within the 1 hour. And your call and the response for city centers is also within the 30 minutes. That's how strict we want it to be. And then road safety will be standing by with a towing company. Failure for these two provisions to work, then the third provision is road safety will not come and tow it away.
Am I to understand that on the long stretches from here to Kumasi, from here to Takrady, from here to Tamale, you would have these service providers located at maybe strategic towns and locations in order to help with this effort?
Yes. Together with road safety, we know the hotspots. There are in local parlance, they will tell you that this particular place, every time there's accident, we know the hotspots all over the country. So station also our towing vehicles along those stretches, so that if these two provisions don't work, the third one, which is the road safety one, then we'll move the vehicle. We need to do this because stationary vehicles kill a lot of people.
Okay. Since you are rolling this thing out next year, how many of these vehicles have been imported already into the country? For you, the authority, and then also the service providers, do we know?
I know that Road Services Management Company, you see them with their yellow, and I think they've partnered the MTTB. They have vehicles which are even packed. They imported them. I think there was an earlier provision under the NPP which was stopped. That law, I don't know if it was passed or it was not passed, but I think there was a hue and cry. The hue and cry was that why do we all pay to one particular company? And so that company still has its vehicles intact. I am aware that some other providers, because it's a private sector, I'm not able to tell. But for us, we are partnering the private sector to get some of the vehicles for our regional offices as well as the national office. And we want to work with Zonda. They have the facility, and we are still talking to them to see how we can get those vehicles. We can either partner them or we take the vehicles ourselves.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Amabiliba, for talking to us this morning. He's the head of the National Road Safety Authority, Ibrahim Amaliba, talking to us about what they're doing to improve the safety to improve safety on our roads, and new policies that are coming into effect next year. So if you're a trotro driver or you do long journey, as we popularly call it, you have to note that going forward you will require the use of seat belts for even your passengers. Beyond yourself, the passengers in the van or in the vehicle would also have to be properly strapped. If you are a car owner, the new requirement is that starting next year you are to subscribe to a towing service provider to ensure that if your vehicle stops somewhere because of a mechanical fault or whatever it may be, a car crash or whatever it may be, you have to call your service provider. If you are within Accra, you have to call within the 30 minutes, and the service provider would also have to respond within 30 minutes. If you're outside Accra, you're sort of going to Kumasi, and maybe your vehicle stopped at Nkoko, you need to ensure that you reach your service provider within 1 hour. He also has to ensure that within that hour, he's able to move your vehicle to a safer location. And if you're unable to do that, if I'm to properly interpret what Mr. Maliba told us, then the National Road Safety Commission or authority would intervene with its own vehicle to move your vehicle, and then you'll be surcharged. So these are some of the new things happening. And then also the folks who are using Aboboya, Pragia and related things to move rubbish around and also carry people from one part of the city to the other and beyond. There are new regulations coming into force, licensing and all of that. Godfred, have you had your issues addressed properly for you?
I wish I could say so, but I wish I could say so, but we've heard Mr. Maliba. So we will wait for the law to be enforced.
Next year is not.
And so then Aboboyas and Pragia should continue breaking our side windows, our side mirrors, scratch our cars. You see?
They said they are providing, they are filling a gap. He said there's a gap in the market. He said that you and I use those services. Of course, I don't use.
They are illegal.
Yeah, they are illegal.
He admits they are illegal.
Yes, that's right.
So how is something that is illegal providing a gap?
Yeah, because people need those services. I just have this, comment from Ruth, for instance, who says that she feels that the Aboboyas are reliable. They come every day to collect her rubbish, and she's happy.
Does Ruth know where the Aboboyas dump her refuse?
Well, that's a question for the gods.
So, Ruth, they might pick it up from your house in Danzuma and dump it at your office in Abusiokai. You might go to Abusiokai and say, why is my area so dirty? It is the refuse they picked from your house in Danzuma, which is clean. That has been transferred to your office area in Abusiokai.
Because there's no proper regulation.
You see, we sacrifice too much for convenience in Ghana. And that is our problem as citizens. So far as
it seems to be working,
it fits me, I am happy.
As to how it affects other people,
nobody cares.
That's why I was saying that there's no structure to how we are collecting rubbish now. Because what is the assembly doing? If we interact with these men who ride the Aboboyas and collect, the places that they go to, the areas that they go to, do they have any interaction with the local assemblies there, whether it's the municipal or the district? Or, like he said, they've seen a gap and they are filling that gap. Everybody seems to be doing their own thing. If it were properly structured, then the likelihood that they will become a nuisance or on the road or a danger on the road would have been curtailed, because you would expect that there's a road safety desk at the assembly, and so in engaging these people, in giving them licenses or whatever, and permitting them to come on the roads, they will do that appropriately or through the appropriate measure. Get the person trained, get the person a license, get the person a proper vehicle to collect the rubbish.
It's a similar gap. Since we're talking about filling gaps, the people who collect scrap, are they not filling a gap?
Of course. I mean, they will argue that.
Do we know the problems those people cause in Ghana?
They are removing.
They are the ones causing all the problems in town.
They remove great things they shouldn't remove.
Because I would say if they are not there, who would pick up the scrap? But there are proper ways of doing that, which is why at the moment they are able to steal railway tracks, steal culverts, covers, and nobody can deal with it, because normally if it were properly regulated and licensed, you can trace because the receiver of the scrap has to justify the source of the scrap.
Exactly.
So if the receiver sees a culvert cover, immediately
flag the police.
You flag, because this is not something that is available as scrap. It doesn't even qualify as scrap. But they walk in town freely, cutting those things through town. Sometimes with Aboboyas, sometimes with the traditional truck or wheelbarrow, whichever one. They fill a gap. But is that the kind of gap we want filled? They are filling gaps, but in doing so, they are stealing as well. So you see, it's not just about there's a refuse problem, and so Aboboyas have come in to solve that problem because they can come to my neighborhood and collect it. Yes, on their way to picking up the refuse at your house in Kuntunse, they scratched Kakre's car at Insawam. They broke a side window at a Suboy. Somebody dodged them on the road and fell into a ditch
or killed someone
on the road. All within that movement.
That's right. And
for that
redistributed
the rubbish. For that Aboboya to get to your house to pick up rubbish. What kind of bargain is this?
Godfred, even
what kind of bargain is this?
Even if we're going, let's go with it. There's a refuse problem. Is it up to the Aboboya, the individual who is solving their own problem, to pick up a motorbike with a bucket behind it and go around and pick people's rubbish? No, the state must do that.
Yeah, so that is where policy failure comes in.
Exactly.
For some reason, we've not been able to forge a garbage collection policy, right, that responds to our peculiar needs and how we've planned our communities. And also people complain, it's too expensive getting these big trucks in, and we undermined the service provider in the space. All kinds of questions about, is Zoomline able to do it? Matters came in, and then contracts, we say we are not going to renew them. And then we see the city dirty. So then these guys then intervene to say that, well, if nobody, Papa Inyeshu, Aboni Inyeshu, yeah? So if the people who have the license to do it, they are no longer doing it because of contractual issues, then why don't they also get some vehicles moving to these places and collect? So as you notice, it would seem that many of these boys do not even have the license to use these, machines in the first place, but they are on the road. Yeah. That is why they will be riding against traffic and hope that you avoid them.
Just my quick reaction to
before we wrap up.
Actually, my quick non-reaction to your interview with the head of the National Road Safety Authority. Like Godfred, after listening, I don't think I have anything to say. But I don't want to say that I'm disappointed, because I don't probably want to sound like in Spanish we say agua fiesta. No.
What does that mean?
Pouring water into somebody's party, etc. I don't want to come in as an individual with doom. What I will say is that Ghana is notoriously known for passing amazing laws that don't get enforced. The biggest gap in this country is the enforcement of laws, enforcement of regulation, policy, etc. It's nice to hear these things, but when we get there, so every time it says government to enforce, government to this, we are going to this, 2026, we will do this. And in my however many decades of being here, I'm so tired of the predictability of the amazing laws that we pass, but the gaping lack of enforcement. And that for me is the problem. And Godfred said, until then, we are going to sit and watch the havoc that will be created on our roads. And while at that road, I just did a quick Google check on the top killers in Ghana, and as with non-communicable diseases as the first, such as stroke, heart attack, infectious diseases, HIV, malaria, road traffic crashes is the third thing that kills Ghanaians, period.
It is crazy. There's a greater chance you die on the roads than die with something else. 053-998-6996. Let me take this comment coming in from Enyonam, who says this issue is very, very prevalent on the motorway and Community 25 road on the way to Wenya. I apply this road and I can confidently say that there's never a day that you don't see spoil track on the motorway or the Citi Brothers area or Community 25 road. This is necessary to deal with the problem. Talking about the service, the towing services that we'll be using starting next year, hopefully. And this one, before I go, says it's coming in from Alistair, who says, great questions, but isn't it better for the state to get private sector players on specific routes to work with the police to remove breakdown vehicles from the road? In Senegal, when a vehicle breaks down on the highways, because there are cameras monitored by the police move in first and then have the vehicle towed by a private sector company to a safe location at the owner's expense or through the owner's insurance company. Secondly, where will these tow trucks be sent? We need to get serious as a country. We are constructing new roads without all these safety provisions. A great one there coming in from Leicester.
A reckoning, you see, because the reckoning is being had by our neighbors. Somebody just sent you a text from Senegal.
Yeah.
And our listeners are all over the place. The reckoning must happen. You see, because we assume that, everybody is the same. Ghana, dirty December, Ghana experience, something. Charlie, our neighbors, the practical steps Ghana might be happier, wealthier, perhaps, but quality of life. Our neighbors have figured it out and are taking steps. We are still not taking those steps.
Yes, sir. Anyway, Up to 70% off a factory price sales discount at Electroland Ghana Limited to end the year 2025. That is what you are about to enjoy. Now, this is the biggest end of year sales on Samsung, TLC Media, and NASCO television, AC, washing machines, gas cookers, refrigerators, display fridges, sound systems, chest freezers, air coolers, microwaves, small kitchen appliances, and many more. Now, items are a mixture of brand new, slightly used, refurbished, off showroom display without a box, etc. It's happening from the 29th day of December 2025 to the 31st day of December 2025 at our showrooms at Ring Road near Paloma Hotel, Spintex near Coca-Cola, roundabout Tamale near Japan Motors at Lamashegu in Kumasi, on the Kasi Road, Takrady near Telecel head office, Swedru at Old Zango near Duke's filling station, Tema near Post Office Community 1. In fact, in all our showrooms in Ghana. You can call us on 050-3159-739 or 050-2989-894 for further inquiries. Please remember that terms and conditions do apply. In the background, a beautiful track from Agbochiyao. Nenya Wode, if I did that to you, would you be happy? Bronya is better when you have it all. The laughter, the action, the magic, and the moments that matter. With DSTV, the festive season comes alive in every home. All you want this Bronya is on DSTV. The children can watch all their favorite kids shows on Cartoon Network, Nick Jr. and Nicktoons. Also, Daddy can watch all his AFCON Premier League and football games. And Mommy can watch all her telenovelas. Whatever your wish may be this holiday season, DSTV can make it come true. No Bronya Akoko this Christmas, so get yourself or gift that special person a DSTV decoder as a Christmas gift today at just 89 Ghana cedis. Reconnect or stay connected on *759 hash and make this Christmas sparkle with DSTV, your home of entertainment. Oh, I hate to interrupt this one. Good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twisco, enriched with NF4, a combination of energy boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. Just 2 Ghana cedis. You can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful chocolatey taste of Twisco and part that dream. Now simply mix with water, add milk, stir and enjoy. The kids can't get enough of it, people. So why wait? Head to your nearest store and grab your Twisco 20-gram sachet, 400-gram sachet or 400-gram tin today. Twisco, power your dream. Agogosege. Agbochia in the background. Nenya Wode. And he has another beautiful one. Elaboto Gemaso. 10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships, people. And this March, we are turning it all the way up. From the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the eastern region, cruise into the northern and upper east regions, vibe through the western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. I'm talking about the Heritage Caravan 2026. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks and friendships, and memories that will outlive the journey long after it's ended. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary, so you cannot miss it. Nama you go there, agonama ipenya gola. Sewun to minkwa, besaina minko. Watch out for the details soon, people. .97.3 Citi FM is the station. This one is going out to you, my good friend Phil Koku Bestman. Agbotiao Elaboto Gemaso. This is the City Breakfast Show. My name is Richard Sky. We'll be right back.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
You're looking for a bank to rely on. Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Would we sick to bank if no lie? Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause every time I know my money's safe. Universal banking ain't in me here the date. I'm a busy person, me no many time to wait. Now you got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt. They tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first.
Nobody feed do, I'm like us. Do I'm like us. First Bank we treat you first. Treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first. Think about you first.
You first. First Bank.
You know how much moms always say too much of everything is bad? But there's one too much mom actually approves of. Telecel's too much broadband bundle. This festive season, all you have to do is buy the 150 Ghana Cedis too much broadband bundle in addition to your main broadband plan and get 150% bonus data. That's right.
From December 1st to 31st, simply buy the 150 Ghana Cedis Telecel too much bundle in addition to your main broadband plan and receive 150% bonus data. Dial *900#, use the Telecel Play app or visit the Telecel website to buy now.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Spicy, get away.
Christmas with Maggie. Your mamwa fish yapa. Me and Maggie, so good together.
This advert is FDA approved.
This December, chop life with no fear of January. You know why? The SG Ghana Festive Cashback promo is here. Use your SG Ghana Visa card. Shop, chill, party, enjoy, and stand the chance of winning your share of 120,000 Ghana cedis. Here's how. Between now and the 31st of January 2026, use your SG Ghana Visa card for all your transactions. Make at least 5 transactions totaling not less than 2,000 Ghana cedis, and your share of the 120,000 Ghana cedis could be a reality in the grand draw. The more transactions you make, the better your chances of winning. So go on. Use your SG Ghana Visa card and spend with confidence this Christmas, because January Fit reward you big time. Haha. Chale, yes! SG Ghana Festive Cashback promo. Spend now, smile later. For more inquiries, call 0302-214-314. T's and C's apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Every woman deserves hair that looks and feels amazing. It starts with the right product. BO16. After relaxing, your hair needs serious care. BO16 neutralizing shampoo removes all those relaxer residues and restores your hair's natural balance. Itchy scalp, dandruff wahala, BO16 treatment shampoo will rescue you. Leaves your hair absolutely divine. BO16 detangling conditioner. No more painful tagging and breakage. See how smoothly the comb runs through. Now you know my secret.
BO16. Express yourself.
This advert is FDA approved. The GC brand. It's all about you.
Across the continent, the family meets once again. From Ivory Coast to Tanzania, Nigeria to Angola, everyone's got something to say. Until someone says that maybe it was only Ivory Coast's luck the last time. From 21 December to 18 January, everybody gathers for Africa's biggest football tournament. 24 countries, 52 games. It's the Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. Join our family meeting live on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV.
From the rice fields of the north to the poultry farms of the south, Ghana is feeding itself. Every bag of local rice you buy, every chicken you roast, strengthens our farmers, our economy, and our identity.
Together, we can build a nation that eats what it grows and grows what it eats.
Eat Ghana, build Ghana, because the future of Ghana is on our plate. The Eat Ghana, Build Ghana campaign is supported by Agri Impact Limited in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and the 24-Hour Economy.
10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up from the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Abosuki babidi, dunya sankofa. Pepe soup where you know, pepe sankofa. Sankofa pepe powder, esheshi raw. Sankofa pepe powder, me kwa ujabu esheshi. Sankofa pepe powder, me kwa ujabu esheshi. Me kwa ujabu esheshi. Me kwa ujabu esheshi. Me kwa ujabu esheshi. Me
Sankofa pepper powder. Ojamo.
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support their staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales experts on 050-141-8622 or 050-859-8931 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
The Kakamotobi come out in the festive season, and they are as scary as our bills. But we don't want to miss out on parties, family, and festivals. Whether you say Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo, or Obake, EcoBank says tap into 5s in the 5-star enjoyment promo. Be one of 10,000 lucky winners when you deposit multiples of 400 Ghana cedis or take a loan in multiples of 4,000 Ghana cedis to win up to 1.5 million Ghana cedis in cash and prizes. 1-year insurance cover, gift vouchers, and more. That's not all. Use your EcoBank card, mobile app, USSD, or POS to transact and enjoy up to 15% discount. Tap into vibes with EcoBank. T's and C's apply. Bill shouldn't scare you. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
EcoBank will never call or text asking you to verify sensitive information like your PIN, Ghana card, or bank card information. Pay better attention to details.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-32231. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
This Christmas, let the road you travel lead you to a place where comfort meets magic. Welcome to Peduasi Valley Resort, where the ultimate Christmas experience awaits. Indulge in a relaxing massage at our luxurious lavender spa or revitalize yourself with a refreshing workout at our fitness center. We promise the most rejuvenating Christmas ever. Savor sumptuous continental and local breakfast options to begin your day right. Our lunch and dinner buffet with the live band music offer the finest Christmas delicacies to make your festive season unforgettable. Don't miss our special Super Soul night and DJ night with friends. Ready for some adventure? Explore our zoo and playground where fun knows no bounds. When it's time to wind down, take advantage of our special room packages available exclusively this festive season. For reservations, call 0540-125-555 or 0540-125-554. Peduasi Valley Resort. Live life.
Menasini Ella! The thrill is back! The hunt for the ultimate treasure returns with Camel Antiseptic Liquid. Buy any bottle, scratch the panel, and text the code to 1393. Buy more, find all 5 Camel letters, and be the winner of the 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize, plus amazing rewards from airtime, weekly cash, and monthly shopping sprees. So, keep playing and keep winning because Citi Ankasa. Promo ends 15th February 2026. Terms and conditions apply. Keep out of reach of children. This promo is run in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. This advert is FDA approved.
OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it and you really want to eat. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
comes in 3 varieties: wheat, oat, and rice.
Hello everyone, I am Sewami here. I love OCM, be it in the morning, afternoon, or evening.
Ready to eat?
This advert is FDA approved.
Protect yourself from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse hand soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. Available in a variety of variants and delightful flavors. Choose Cleanse for yourself, your family, and friends. Make Cleanse your daily essential. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
This Christmas, let the road you travel lead you to a place where comfort meets magic. Welcome to Peduasi Valley Resort, where the ultimate Christmas experience awaits. Indulge in a relaxing massage at our luxurious lavender spa, or revitalize yourself with a refreshing workout at our fitness center. We promise the most rejuvenating Christmas ever. Savor Sumpter's continental and local breakfast options to begin your day right. Our lunch and dinner buffet with the live band music offer the finest Christmas delicacies to make your festive season unforgettable. Don't miss our special Super Soul night and DJ night with friends. Ready for some adventure? Explore our zoo and playground where fun knows no bounds. When it's time to wind down, take advantage of our special room packages available exclusively this festive season. For reservations, call 0540-125-555 or 0540-125-554. Peduasi Valley Resort. Live life.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerford, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
That was Dada Joe before he called Fafa.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required.
Promo is now extended to 31st December. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Welcome to Valley View University, where academic excellence meets purpose. Admission is now opened. At Valley View University, we do more than educate. We shape character, nurture innovation, and empower you to thrive in the 21st century. Programs in business administration, nursing and midwifery, computer science and IT, theology, education, agriculture, which are more tailored to your needs. Our undergraduate and graduate programs are offered on weekends, weekdays, and a distance course to satisfy your mode of choice. Our campuses are located at Oibi in Accra, Kumasi in the Ashanti region, and Techiman in the Bono East region. Don't wait. Join us at Valley View University, where character meets competence. Apply today. Admissions are opened. You can apply now at www.vvu.edu.gh, or you can call us on 030-700-1567 or 030-70-11832.
Me kopena, make ya they sing. Me kopena, make ya she sing. Me kopena, ye koko sing. Sakofa pepe powder me kwa ujawu me shishi. 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 Shishi wrong. Shishi wrong. Abo thinking baby, ya sankofa. Pepper soup where you know what? Pepper sankofa. Sankofa pepper powder. Esheshi raw. Sankofa pepper powder. Mekwa ojawo. Esheshi. Sankofa pepper powder. Mekwa ojawo. Esheshi. Mekwa ojawo. Esheshi. Mekwa ojawo. Esheshi. Mekwa ojawo. Esheshi. Mekwa ojawo. Sankofa pepper powder. Ojawo.
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
Oh! Agbotia! No, Charlie. No, Charlie. This one is going out to all the married people around. Those in love, those falling in love, those falling out of love. This one dedicated to everyone. Gemaso Mejago is the title of this one from Agbotiao. Before I bring you the second batch of the part 2 of the interview my boss Samuel Atamensa had with Kwame Yeboah on Footprint, Let me quickly say that tomorrow we'll have a review of the year 2025 and look forward to the year 2026. You want to make a date with us on the Citi Breakfast Show. I'll be joined by a fine panel with the rest of the team to look at how the year went and the things to expect in 2026. Same time, same dial, 97.3 Citi FM. Let me say good morning to my good friend Zelix Duane, listening to us all the way in the UK. And so I take you now to that interview Samuel Atta-Mensah had with Kwame Yeboah, a musician, a music producer on Footprint. Yesterday they had a great conversation. Here's part 2 of that conversation.